Wardlow from AEW, and you're watching The Joe Cronin Show.
A wrestling podcast with attitude.
Welcome to the AEW Review Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Malakai Black is all elite. It's a hot Wednesday night with lightning storms in Massachusetts, but down in Florida, the hurricane's churning. And AEW used that to their advantage tonight by feigning a few power outages, a few light outs. I mean, that's just genius. They actually somehow got us to a little bit believe, and many of you to believe, that no, it's the storms. It's the storms. Now, I was on to them. I was on Twitter saying, man, what's going on? What's going on? The lights went out. I think they should have. I think if they had done it one more time, it would have given it away. So I like that they did it once, and they did it again later, and that made you still think, oh, shit, is the power really going out? If they'd done it 3 times, it would have been like, all right, now I think there's something going on later. So, man, I got to give them credit tonight. I got to give AEW credit, man. That was gloriously done. I mean, yeah, they turned the lights out way too much in AEW. We've said that a million times. It's ridiculous almost. But, dude, that was pretty cool. So Aleister Black is in AEW. He cut a promo recently with his, eye all gouged out or whatever. And we saw that video earlier. People sent it to me. Very interesting stuff. I don't know who owns the... I think it's one of the best things, too, because, doing this promo, it made a lot of people think, okay, this guy's getting ready to tour around and maybe do something somewhere and maybe eventually come to AEW. But no one would think that this video would be released and then he would show up tonight because you thought, oh, he's just beginning his, I'm free, I'm on tour, I can show up at any company eventually, and I think that actually, I thought it threw people off more. I think if he had done that's all, folks. I think if he had, that was just so weird. I think if he had done nothing, then it would have been more suspect that somebody's coming. And I don't think it helps that, Tony Khan is like, there's going to be lots of surprises coming over the next couple of weeks. I mean, you've basically told everybody, kind of, that people are coming, But he just can't help it, Tony. But I like Tony. But, for everybody that complains about Tony Khan and complains about this, that, and the other thing and other people and whatever else, it's like, dude, how great is it to have a guy who's filthy rich, insanely rich, basically be putting on wrestling shows no matter what, right? Even if they weren't making money. Here's a guy who's going to put on wrestling shows no matter what, even if they lose money. The fact of the matter is this guy loves wrestling. It's his hobby. It's his hobby thing. And even if it fails and he blows money and nothing ever happens, you potentially are looking at entertainment for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever it is. All courtesy of Tony Khan, because unlike you and me, who maybe don't have a lot of money, don't have a lot of things, our hobbies usually don't come to fruition, although I guess I'm lying because mine has a little bit, right? I mean, my hobby was doing this since I was 5 years old. Since I was 5 years old, I had a tape recorder in 1991. In 1989. Going back all the way to being a kid, putting on a video camera and pretending to have a show, putting on a tape recorder and pretending to make a show, and I'm on the radio. 1997, 98, I'm doing it. Commentary. So I guess yes, my hobby has become what I do. So thank goodness for that, for you guys donating. But even when I was still working my full-time job 3 years ago, just the fact that I was earning a little bit of money made this hobby possible because I could justify it to my wife. Hey, I know I'm taking up extra time to do this stuff, but hey, honey, at least I'm making an extra 5 or 10 grand a year, That's crazy. So yes, honey, good job. Pat on the head. So it's the same thing with Tony Khan. If Tony Khan, nothing comes of this, and he loses, I'm dying. Tony Khan, nothing comes of this, and he loses whatever millions of dollars. It doesn't matter. All that matters is we got entertained from it because he literally, you can just look at it that he's giving back to you as a wrestling fan, and you're just getting stuff because, it's pretty amazing. It doesn't have that personal, emotional feeling that WWE has. WWE has this, I put an investment into this company since I was a kid. I'm mad about everything. And they've really gone to hell, and they have. But, you feel this anger, and resentment that they've screwed up shit, in your life and something you loved or whatever. Whereas AEW really can't do that wrong, so it's all just extra. So it's beautiful. But, I thought it was handled well. We're going to go back to the start of this thing and really get into this the right way. Because, Cody comes out first, right? Which, of course, right? Cody comes out first. The fans are there. Cody Rhodes is back with his old entrance theme, thank God. Not that friggin' stupid mix that he had going on that was terrible. I tweeted him every week about it. Please end it. It wasn't that bad. It was cool that he did something with Snoop. That's cool. But at the same time, it was all right, listen, I like the fun mix for 2 to 4 weeks. That's cool. But I just think it went on too long. But thank goodness it didn't go on any longer. It ended right when it needed to. Crowd was fired up for Cody Rhodes. He got a huge ovation. The booing of QT Marshall expected. I enjoyed how they started the night. QT gets color. I thought I thought they didn't drag it out too long. It's a strap match. It really shouldn't last that long. I thought they timed this beautifully. This match was over in, by the time the bell rang, 10 minutes or so. I don't have the exact numbers, but I think it was about 10 minutes, which is just, to me, is perfect. So, oh, shit, I guess Jake's here. I thought he wasn't here. I thought there was no Jake. I didn't even open Discord. But Malakai Black is here. I had you guys vote on it. 304 votes have come in so far. And you guys, 74% enjoy the debut. 305 of you saying it's awesome. 15% saying okay, 11% saying who cares. I mean, maybe if he was coming from NXT to the WWE main roster, then I would say who cares. That's when I would say that. I'm going to close the poll in a minute, so get it in there if you can. Plus, I put the link up for the donations down below as well. If you guys don't know the donation amounts, they're listed in the description box. Just expand it on your phone or tablet or whatever you're watching this on. And if you guys want to drop a dono tonight, thank you for doing that in advance. If you do that, to keep my shows on the air and keep these shows alive. I have no sponsors, really. I have a couple little ones, but I really just do it to work with people and help them, and I don't make any money from it, and we barely make any ad revenue, so it's really on the listeners, and I thank you guys for the support and the patrons who listened to my podcast earlier today. Strap match I thought was great. QT Marshall does a moonsault off the middle rope. He gets waffled in the stomach with the belt. I thought that was, or with the strap. It was great. I like this whole thing. I really like the way they got in there, they got out, they got the crowd fired up the right way. The lights go out at the what minute mark? Around the 8-minute mark, the lights go out. And I go, here we go. How many times is Cody Rhodes involved in fucking lights go out? But then I went, oh man, this is genius. holy shit, someone's about to debut. Someone's going to debut. Holy shit, they're going to do it right away. Wow, they got the crowd all hot and warmed up, and it's hot and fiery, and now someone's going to debut. This is going to blow up. This is going to blow up. Then the lights come back on, and they just go, I don't know what that was, folks. And I'm like, okay, there's going to be a payoff at the end of the match. The lights are going to go out again. And then people started being like, nah, dude, the hurricanes, dude, this shit is fucked out here. That's why the lights went off. And then everybody on Twitter, too, was like, nah, it's the weather, man. And then they started saying it's the weather on the broadcast. Then nothing happens at the end of the match. And then nothing continues to happen. And I'm like, wow, I guess it really was the fucking lights went out. Like, but I don't know if I believe that still, though. Something's up to me. I don't know if I believe that. These fuckers love turning the lights out. So, I don't know. And I love that I didn't know. I love that I somehow a company a company who's turned the lights out legitimately, I think 10 times or 10 or 15 or something crazy, 10 times or something, has fucking somehow put doubt in my head as to whether they turn the lights out this time. That's fucking phenomenal. That is so phenomenal and so wild that my mark ass and smark ass and dildo ass didn't know exactly what was going down. That is so crazy that they were able to make me think or make me not know what was going on with the lights. So just that little bit of doubt because of the weather. Now, if there was no weather, it would have been, and I almost wonder if they did it because of the weather. Like, all right, we were just going to do lights out later. Aleister Black shows up. But let's not do that. Let's tease the lights at the beginning, play it off as the weather. I don't know if that's what they thought. Who knows?
It wasn't intentional, though, because they talk at times it gets picked up on the Fight TV app in the commercial breaks. And they went ahead and were complaining about the lights going out. So I don't believe it was planned, Joe.
The lights going out?
Yeah, they were complaining about botches and the lights going out during the commercial break.
Who was complaining about I didn't hear this. As soon as the commercial hit, I went to pee.
Yeah, if you're watching on the Fight TV app, you can hear them talk sometimes, and it comes through. And people on Twitter were talking about it, how they were complaining about. You could still hear the audio left on, and they were complaining about the lights going out and botches.
I think they did it on purpose, still.
I don't think so, but hey, each their own.
What did they say with the botches?
I didn't get to hear the audio. I'm just reading what was said on Twitter because I wasn't watching on Fight. But they said they were complaining about the lights going out, complaining about the botches, and the lights in the audience as well. So
I just don't buy it. Still, I think they did it on purpose. Still,
it had no payoff essentially for that match, and
no,
I don't think it was a setup for later, really. But
man, really, wow.
I think it was just an actual accident and wasn't supposed to happen. That's my take. I don't think it was a setup. I think they just got lucky and got a good payoff later. Because Aleister Black posted that amazing video earlier today on his Instagram, which was straight fire. Tommy End, of course, is back, but now he's Malakai Black, which unfortunately the name Malakai is ruined for me because I don't think of Children of the Corn. I think of that fake doctor from Florida that was robbing old ladies. He was a teenager, Malachi Love Robinson, and he pretended to be a doctor.
I luckily I have no idea what you're talking about. Thank God.
He's a weekly weird news hero. It's absolutely hilarious, So
wow.
He went ahead and he pretended to be a doctor many times. Even opened up his own practice and swindled a bunch of old ladies out of money. I don't know.
So. I just don't buy that it. I mean, like, we'll find out. Tony Khan will probably tell us because he ruins everything and tells everybody.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But I just
exactly. He always talks about.
I feel like they got cute. They were like, all right, let's do this so when it happens again later, people won't be like, ooh. They'll be like, oh, something's going on again, or they'll think it's. What I thought was, people will think there's a third one coming for the main event. So if it happens a second time, people will be like, "Oh, this is just this again." Yeah, they're gonna tease something for, and then But either way, it was interesting to me because if it was
planned, then yeah, good on them. That's great foresight to try and trick the audience. I don't think it was planned, but that's just my take on it. The way it looked, because it came off more odd than intentional, but that's me.
Well, I feel like that's the point though. Is like, okay, say it's the hurricane, so that way. Whatever.
Yeah, very well could be, and I'm way off base, but
right, because I bought it for a second. People were like, "Nah, dude, look, there's a hurricane, the rain. That's the power went out because of all the wind and everything, and I went, oh.
I'm just happy to be speculating.
Right, that's the point.
Thing.
That's why it's so good. Like the fact that I'm even questioning this, or that I don't even, or that I questioned it, that I believed it might be real. I believed it might be real. And now you're telling me you think it's still real. So it's like, this is crazy. Like this would never happen in WWE.
Speculate on things. No, exactly. So that's the enjoyable part, and it was great to have a crowd tonight. That certainly made it so much better.
Yeah, the crowd brought this extra amp level of sexiness, no doubt about it. Then they brought it to the ring to try to attack people. That was interesting. And here comes a donation, which isn't playing. Or is it? Is it playing? No, I don't hear it.
I don't hear anything.
Shit bomb! Oh, there it is.
You become a shit bomb.
What up, Royal Thomas?
We is missing out by not traveling to live crowds. The fans made the show elevated to another level.
Yeah, man, I agree. This show probably would have been like a, I don't know, the show would have been like a 6 probably. But with that crowd going crazy, it elevated it to about a 7.5 or something like that tonight, I think.
Yeah, the crowd made this a much better show all around. I was sad for a bit tonight thinking how, this is the first live show with the full crowd like this. I mean, they've had semi-full capacity, but out of Daly's place, back to an arena in sense. And I wish that was the debut Matt Hardy and Brody Lee got.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad, man.
It's unfortunate that the pandemic happened at all, and all of this has happened for so long. But at least now it's a big deal. Fyter Fest feels like it's booked to the hills. I mean, my goodness, that card is really stacked at this point. It seems like there's a ton of matches happening next week. That both nights sound like it's going to be a lot of fun. Next week's in Boston, and the week after that, I think, is New York, right?
Yeah, I think it's Boston, New York after Texas, right? Or Texas is next week?
Texas, Boston, New York, something like. But still, they have great spots coming up, and just a lot of good takeaways from tonight. Unfortunately, you had an idiot fan try and run in the ring, but he got the snot beat out of him. No alternate angles yet that I've seen.
I know. I've been looking everywhere. I want to see who got a piece of him or whatever.
Yeah, we did see somebody post a video, but it was very.
It's afterwards.
Of him on the ground, and I'm surprised no one has a great shot of because it was happening during Jericho's entrance, and people usually film the entrances.
You think they'd be taping him, entering in and singing along with it and everything? I can't wait, man. I'm hoping MJF cracked him, because that would be the right thing to do, especially with him greatly capitalizing on it and being like, yeah, if another one of you fat white hick trash, whatever the fuck he said. Then he said something, and when he said that too, I think, did he say something else after that, or was it just that one comment? He said like, I dare one of you, somebody else to try to come in.
He said something about like you fat white pasty. He did that type of like typical, but it was funny.
Yeah.
I dare any of you to come in. At this
oh,
point.
He's hating on his own race.
Right. and really quick, because we didn't get to talk about NXT, I don't want to forget. I know we're talking AEW, but this is kind of all encompassing. So Zelina Vega came back last week, and Daryl mentioned, Sith Negan in the chat before. It was good that Johnny Ace, was able to work out and get rid of the 90-day no-compete clause for Aleister Black, Tommy N, Malakai Black, whatever you want to call him at this point. But I had actually read at one point and found it to be ridiculous, but still found it funny that Zelina Vega, obviously she was offered a great amount of money if she went back to WWE.
Right.
And they must have done something to really make her work her way over. And somebody
I know
was
what
trying
it
to...
is. I'll tell you what it is.
What's that?
Do you want to know? I'll tell you what it is. AEW probably offered her $80,000.
Oh, I guarantee we know it's money.
But I also think
but
I also believe,
how much is the question.
I also believe that she talked to Aleister, and I think that she said, I can get more from WWE, or almost as much as you, and you can get more out of AEW, or more that, like, I'll take the money and go back there. You'll be happier here. Like, so that way...
Yeah, because he values creative input over money, definitely. I mean, that whole introduction to his new character that he posted today was an idea that he was trying to get over in WWE that they didn't want to go with. And that 4-minute video on Instagram was incredible for something, that he did on his own, and the way to introduce a new character. It was a great full-on introduction. You see him, he's in the psych ward. You have a lot of exposition being told, but in a way that builds up his character nicely. You have the other therapist, doctor, orderly, whatever you want to call them there, that was attacked by Tommy End previously, just coming back to work, doesn't want to go back in that cell, that room. The doctor doesn't really view him as a threat, and then he goes in there and they're telling him everything's fake. You're just hearing things, you're seeing things, it's not real. And he says that, I'm not Tommy, I'm Malakai. And that's when he ends up escaping and killing the doctor, and it smears himself in the doctor's blood and escapes. And it's like, damn, that's badass. It's unfortunate that so one of the rumors was that Zelina was basically like forceful of WWE to get rid of his no compete clause. So basically,
Wow.
like, she agreed to go back if they got rid of the non-compete clause.
I swear to God, but it really does reek of some kind of like she took it for the team type of thing, or she said, "Listen, I miss my friends.
That.
I miss my friends over there. This will help my Twitter and my little beauty career thing that I want to do or whatever. And you love this, so I really do believe this couple got together and said, we'll also make the most money this way. If we both go to AEW, we'll only make $300,000. If I go to WWE, we'll make $450,000, and I'll get that cred from WWE that Zelina, I think, wants."
Yeah, and
also Jake, they wanted her more than him. That's the other thing.
Well, that's the thing too. But I know they did regret losing him. There was that sentiment of wanting to pull him back into NXT, and there was so much talk about that. But it really looks like he values creative input and that freedom that they're offered in AEW instead of anything NXT or WWE.
It's like everybody that leaves my show, they're like, "Joe, you're giving me money, but I hate you in this. I'm out of here. I'm going to go do my own thing and make less money." It's the same thing. I'm Vince McMahon.
But we go ahead, and at least Tommy's there. It's funny how everybody goes right into, let's get Cody. I know it's because he's one of the over top stars for the company, but every debut is, let's get Cody.
Yeah, I
just hope he wins. I don't want to see him lose. Zelina lost on her re-debut match,
and the lights always go out for Cody. It's dude, in Boston when I was there, the lights went out. It was for Cody. Like, it's always lights are always fucked with when it's Cody.
Constantly.
That was funny what you just said though. What did you say? Like, because that was hilarious. You said always got to get Cody. Yeah, always got to attack Cody.
Yeah, because I mean that's what happened. Cody comes out, he makes a promo, he gets interrupted.
It's always
now
him.
It's Arn for the save here, but still, he's going for Cody.
You would think that
they have no stars. Yeah, they have popular over people, but no one to the name level that Cody or Jericho is.
But they don't need Jericho to. They don't need Cody to be out. Like let me criticize.
They could have had him debut with a bunch of people. I agree.
All you needed was any heel to be on the mic and be like, everyone's saying they're happy to be back, but I'm not happy because, honestly, I love this and I love doing this and I'm damn good at it. But one of the worst things about wrestling is you fucking stupid people. Like everywhere, the airports, in the crowd, you're just dumb. Oh, if I had a cutesy little song, you could have had anything. Anyway, I don't care about what you have to say. I have something to say. I'm gonna be in AEW, and then interrupted. Like then everyone would be really cheering. Why put? I just don't understand why. I guess they're gonna have a program, so that's the only reason, right? I get it, okay, but yeah it is always Cody that gets in the ring with
Sean
them.
Spears. Yeah, we've seen it with many people, previous to this, and I'm hoping that it doesn't lead to Cody getting, the rub instead. I'd like to see
no.
Black walk away with a big victory here. But Cody he doesn't put that many people over, at least not initially.
Yeah,
it's not a, totally far-fetched statement there. I mean, he had to beat QT tonight. It wasn't a bad match. I'm never really a big fan of strap matches where you have to touch all four corners.
That's why I praised it, because I said I hate them. I hate them. And
it's just a really stupid stipulation that I wish they would abolish and get rid of entirely. I mean,
why not have it?
Just have the strap match where you use it as a weapon and you're connected to each other, like you've done as a bull rope match.
No,
so this is just another silly change on a stipulation.
No, I say have whoever touches the four corners only has to pin a guy for a 2 count. So then there's a reason to touch the four corners. Like, oh, Cody's touched all 4 consecutively. He now only needs a 2 count to win the match.
Yeah,
like
it gives
that,
you an advantage.
Wow, that's
Absolutely.
interesting. Like, it's like a video game or something, and they love those. So, but yeah, I know something like that. But otherwise, but you know what, Jake? I hate them to death, but it worked great because everything they did worked out, and the crowd was so hot.
Yeah, the crowd was going to be hot. This was the opening match. I almost wish they opened with the tag match for the Young Bucks initially.
I agree.
Like to get their stuff out of the way anyways, so they're the opening attraction. But
I actually think they should have put them in the middle. Like I would have kept everything where it is, but I would have put them in the middle, and I would have had Black debut at the end when Cody is thanking everybody for being back, and they're back on tour, and we're back, and that's when the lights go out, and then it's Black. But I mean, I guess that's predictable, but whatever.
It still worked. It worked with Arn, in either which way. I don't know why Cody really needed the win here. I mean, he's already beaten QT anyways, so it's silly to have him lose now. He's destroyed all of QT's entire
It has nothing
roster.
to do with that. It literally just has to do with, here's an established heel. Here's Cody. You guys have seen this rivalry. Now you're seeing this quick match. It was literally just to have
just
an
for
opening
tonight,
match.
For the special night of the Road Rager.
Yeah. It's like I've booked a few.
But
I haven't booked a lot of wrestling shows, but I've booked a few, and I remember, one night.
Oh yeah, it's a simple formula.
I went like, okay, something else happened. There wasn't somebody there. This is the one that I talk about all the time, and I remember like these 2 guys had just worked a 4-show program, right? And the good guy won in the end, right? He lost the first match after the bad guy attacked him. Then he lost the second match when the bad guy cheated. Then he won the third match, won the belt. Right, and the fans were nuts, and it was amazing, and they 200 fans, right, small show.
Yeah,
but in the end,
but it worked.
It went over so well.
Psychology.
Right, it went over pretty well, and so so on that throwaway, the night where we didn't know whatever, it's like open the show with you 2, and they had been headlining, so it was like familiar, and people were like, "Holy shit, we're seeing them again." So not on that level, but you know what I mean. It's just I think that's all they wanted.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, you can always put them together for a match. Basically, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole are becoming that too with that rivalry, that endless feud. You can basically go ahead and always have a chance to, have that pop up, and people aren't going to question it. You just know you're going to get a good match.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we said, not a bad match by any means.
And I don't think we know we're going to get.
There was more stakes.
The difference here is we don't know we're right. Like you say, you don't really like this one either, and I'm not a big fan of it. But you don't really know we're going to get a good match either. Like, and especially in a strap match, it's actually a bit risky. This could have been a sleeper, but luckily, QT got color. He did the moonsault. He got whipped when he did it. There was a couple other key little things. So I really got to give it to him. This is one of my favorite strap matches ever. And the reason why is because it was 9 minutes and the crowd was fired up at the beginning of a show and everything worked.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, oh my God, just crawling on the corners and whipping and just this, God, shoot me.
I was happy with the time too because it was 10 minutes, 40 seconds altogether. So you're almost spot on. And when he goes ahead and he spits on him at the end to stop him from getting in the 4th tag on the turnbuckle, and then he hits him with 3 crossroads. I like that it was an emphatic, fuck you victory.
Yeah.
I won. I took you out. I'm done with you now. So now everyone can rejoice and celebrate because this feud is done. And now at least we know he's going to Aleister Black, Tommy, and Malakai Black. But I just wish weeks and weeks and weeks back, this should have been the strap match to start because that's so anticlimactic for their feud. If you catch my drift, especially with all they've been through, this really feels nonsensical. They kind of worked backwards, but all right, it's a throwaway match. I get it. It was still a good watch. So thankfully, they're entertaining and good in the ring.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. I think it entertained me enough, and I'm happy to give that. I don't know if that match is probably like a 6 or something. I'm giving it a 7 for the fact that it was the best strap, one of the best top 3 strap matches I ever saw. I think Vega and Austin had a really good one. And then they had a couple bad ones. But I don't even know. Can you even think of a strap match besides, I can't think of one. Other than Vega and Austin, every other one I ever saw, and even 2 of Savio Vega and Austin, they did it again and a third time. I saw it at a house show once too, and awful. I just thought it was terrible. Can you think of one? Yeah. I can't think of one. Every strap match just I forget.
Yeah, pretty much. Every time I try and think of a strap match, it ends up being, nope, that's a dog collar match. Nope, that's a, so that's a bull rope.
Well, yeah, dog collar matches can be similar. They're a little more dangerous.
That's what I'm thinking of at times. Yeah, no.
The Fiend and Daniel Bryan had one in WWE. That was dumb.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Jackson
really.
Riker and Elias.
I mean,
just
Daniel
had
Bryan
one.
sold a lot of the beating really well,
Uh-huh.
but it wasn't one of my favorites. I mean, it was good for the time with the Fiend, like what they were trying to represent, and how Daniel Bryan really tried to take the monster to his limits, and Daniel got his ass beat with that. So I mean, that was okay.
Your buddy Jackson Riker just put this thing over for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
he was whipping himself
Eddie and
for 2
JBL,
weeks.
everybody said
they stole it,
and that wasn't great. So
you think they stole it?
Yeah.
I mean, you think AEW was watching Elias? Because Jackson Riker, he's been whipping himself with a strap and had a strap match against Elias. You think they were like, oh, we'll do a strap match?
No, I think this was announced before around the same time. And as well,
really?
This South Beach thing, yeah, the whole idea of the four corners.
So you think WWE did it to get ahead of them?
I think it was just coincidental, not counter booking.
Okay. All right. Just coincidental. Okay. Just like the lights going out.
Pretty much. I don't, the counter booking for them, I think, is more along the lines of, let's see what WWE does to counter Fyter Fest.
Okay.
I think that would be more. They do that, obviously, at times, but I don't think this was for the strap. I think this was just a good idea in AEW's mind as a stipulation, and they thought they were telling a sympathetic story with Jackson Riker whipping himself, but... that failed too.
I don't know what they were doing, but all I know is, and maybe it was the crowd, maybe WWE failed because they didn't have the crowd on their side, but Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall was more entertaining strap match than Jackson Riker and Elias. And maybe that's the crowd. I don't know. But also, just the things they did in the match were better. In Jackson Riker and Elias, they were just whipping and kicking and there was a couple little things, but I don't know. This was better, and I didn't even know it was coming, so... Well, let me go to the donations real quick. What's up, guys? Oh, shit. It's Shell. Please, stop punching my car. The queen of the wheel is here. Monetize this, queen.
Missed most of Dynamite tonight, turned it on to see Malakai Black and marked the fuck out. So for that alone, 8/10. Glad to see you back, Jake.
Damn, an 8 out of 10 coming in from Shell. People are psyched about this shit. Thank you. Wow, Shell loved it. People did. I did get a lot of tweets, so I can tell, man. People are fired up.
People were excited to have it back in front of a crowd. I certainly was. That made a lot of things exciting for me. I'm even if certain matches didn't do anything for me, I still enjoyed it because there was a crowd and the way they reacted, and the you fucked up chants and holy shit moments and things like that. It's just good to have it back, have a real crowd react. And there was a couple of times where people didn't know how to react, in a sense, like they had to warm themselves back up, like, oh yeah, we're in front of a crowd.
Right.
So it was a bit amusing to have that, and that definitely shined through. One of the things that we got to talk to you about tomorrow night, did you? Is that Mojo Rawley has been cutting promos left and right about, everything that he had to endure with WWE. And he breaks down the figure it out thing.
Right.
So it's a very long quote. We'll talk about it on Out of Nowhere.
I would love to go
hilarious.
back. I remember thinking, oh, look at that. Oh, so no one ever got a piece of him. Only Jericho did.
Jericho did, yeah, because we saw Jericho on the show punch him.
Because
you saw Jericho's fist just barely hit the side of what was assumed to be the guy's head.
Thought the way MJF was talking, which is good for him, but the way MJF was talking made it sound like MJF knocked him out or something before. That's what I was looking for, but no, the security just got him, and then Jericho hit the guy while he was wrapped up. So
they were pouncing on him afterwards. The security was knocking the hell out of him. So then this guy runs up, they grab him. And bam!
That's awesome. It makes sense too. But Unfortunately, you would have liked MJF to go after the fan, but that's okay.
Yeah, no kidding. I would have
Jericho's the veteran.
liked that, especially when MJF goes after fans all the time.
Yeah, he should have gone. He should have been right on that guy. But
He
Jericho
had a
was
great burn the other day on Twitter. I'll have to look it back up, but he's always, quick-witted. Like, oh, he was making fun of somebody's baby. Somebody made fun of him, and he was like, how terrible is it that your child looks like that? And it's like,
that's awesome.
because people aren't used to wrestlers striking back, and that's what makes him just unique in that aspect.
Yeah, that he still goes.
Sean Spears backstage, yeah. And he goes and gets hit by Sammy Guevara with a chair being thrown at him. And Sammy says, I got you, bitch. And this is far from over. And all right. I'm not thrilled with the Pinnacle Inner Circle rivalry continuing. It feels old to me at this point in time because we had football fuckery and the blood and guts match. And I don't really have much interest in it. And I guess kind of fast forwarding, we're talking about it now, but the Jericho and MJF promo was good because they are good. They're great at talking. It's two of the best promos you have in the company, two of the best. Eddie Kingston's another one. You've got people that are great at talking. MJF is an amazing heel. I wish he was more of the heel he was back. I can't even say, because AEW, I don't really feel like is capitalized fully on
that
could go heel
more.
MJF. The heel, exactly, the heel MJF that would go in the ring after a match, and he would make the referee grab a broom and sweep it clean, and then sweep it with his hands because he wants to wrestle on a clean mat, and that kind of stuff. Or he was just above and beyond. He was so just hellacious towards the fans, and he really could be that bastard, and I just don't know why he's not let off that chain.
Yeah, I'd like to see him do a little bit more horrific stuff to people and get a little bit away from that comedy. Unfortunately, the good thing about Jericho has been that he's really got this comedy stuff going, but the bad thing is that he sucks everybody else into the comedy stuff too. But I mean, it's hard for me to argue when it's entertaining me, but I would like to try to get MJF to that part where he's really a bad person, as opposed to where he's kind of a fun bad guy, almost like he's gonna be, because if you're not careful, he'll become a good guy, like a Stifler. He'll be like,
and they did that for a little bit with him being on Cody's side and fighting the first unveiling of the Inner Circle. Remember, they had that whole, and then MJF turned on him and stabbed Cody in the back, but that was kind of the weird face amalgamation of MJF,
right?
And again, I'm having sex with MJF's mother.
Yeah.
Again, those
all
those
night. There was
the
your mom and your
it.
wife. Your mom and your wife was a big thing every week.
Yes. So some of the the insults felt a bit lame, but it was fun to see the crowd react to it. So at the same time, the crowd yet again saved the segment. But I'm not.
Well,
sold
also
on
the
this
crowd.
match.
The crowd also kind of sort of
took over it.
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean it sort of gives them what's the justification. Okay, crowd pop for that. What do you mean? You don't like the wife stuff and whatever else? Well, the crowd did.
I get your point too. Yeah, it justifies their actions. So
yeah,
I get it, but I think the crowd was just hyped for.
I don't mind. See, I don't mind it. I don't mind the wife and your mom and I don't mind all that stuff. It's just I'm noticing it's a little bit. It's just like WWE. There's a lot of bitch. You'll be my bitch. You'll be my bitch. You'll be my bitch. Everybody's gonna be your bitch in WWE. Whenever they want to do something edgy, I'll make you my bitch. That's the thing in WWE.
Bitch. AEW is shit. They can say shit on TNT. So that's the. But sell me on this match because they didn't. Why would I want to see Jericho and MJF fight when he just knocked MJF out cold? The heel got his beaten. He got beat up.
I literally don't.
Jericho got his comeuppance. He knocked him out with the Judas effect, and why would you already? I can't understand it. My brain starts to break at certain points, and it's already broken enough as is. So maybe someone in the chat or you can get through to me. But Jericho got his revenge. He hit him in the head, great with the Judas effect, and knocked him out. Granted, you want to get your hands on him and beat him more.
In a
but
match.
Is it worth having to face 4 opponents in a row? He has to face 4 people with different stipulations. Then he can get to
remind
MJF
me of
with
what
a 5th and final stipulation.
Remind me of what happened. Jericho beat him when
they had the
Jericho fell off a
blood
cage.
and guts.
Right, yeah. And then Jericho beat him when?
Fell off, so MJF won that, and Jericho beat him at the they won the match for the Stadium Stampede. So that was their team win. So they're trying to sell Jericho getting the singles match against MJF.
So what should have happened is now, because MJF hasn't done anything to Jericho, right? So since that, right? So Jericho,
he tried to re-break his arm.
When was that?
And he put him in a couple weeks back. And then he also, I believe, attacked him again.
Okay, so there you go. So then now it does make sense.
And Jericho also lost to him another time, too. So
right, so now it makes sense. Jericho really wants this one-on-one match, so MJF is like, yeah, I'll do it, but you got to go through all this stuff. So that does make sense then. But I do agree with you on the Judas effect. What should have happened is Jericho should have held his hand, pulls him in for the Judas effect. MJF should have ducked under it and then dove out of the ring and ran away and been smiling at him, pointing to his head and something like that. That's what should have happened. So you're right. But I think they did build up to this, so this is fine. But why Judas effect? The point is, like you just said, get through all this stuff to get to me. Well, he just got to you there. Now MJF would want to get to him probably. So it's just weird. You're right. It's just a strange.
Yeah, it just I really.
It was
all
like for the crowd, is what it was. That's why it didn't make sense, because Tony just wanted, crowd, yay. So
and I wanted to make one more, other little nitpick here. People think I'm being outright negative. I'm not, because I did like this show. My rating 7.5. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I'm just bringing up certain things because I want them to gain viewership. They don't have that far to go to beat Raw. Raw has the record lowest viewing of all time this week. Raw is falling apart.
This is the story tomorrow on Out of Nowhere. 1.47 million. It's insane.
It's absolutely insane. So now AEW can close this gap. If they're getting 900,000 to 1 million viewers, they are 400,000 viewers off. It's not a far cry for them to do this. I want to see them get better. I want to see them improve and make an actual credible threat against WWE and get a run at the Giant. Andrade coming out as Black Mask. Amazing. I wish he didn't have a full competitive match with Matt Sydal, because he has a match coming up with Kenny Omega for the AAA title, right? Isn't that soon? So I would have let him be a bit more dominant of a squash here. But still, great match already. I wish Zelina was his manager. That's always going to be a wish. I mean, we can't help that. But
right.
The one thing I wonder is, Tony Khan got a lot of criticism this week because of everything that happened on Busted Open Radio. You covered this the other day. He talked to Bubba Ray Dudley, and they went back and forth. And Bubba was kind of confused at one point, but making a point saying, like, with the 20 count, or it feels like. And Tony just used that to refute everything else, saying, see, you're not paying attention. We don't have a 20 count. That's a New Japan thing.
But then I heard JR suggest it to AEW.
Right.
And then we literally have Jim Ross. This is a side thing real quick. We have Jim Ross saying, I suggested these things to Tony Khan, and they're doing it. Yeah. So JR thought they were doing it.
So I'm making this all connect to the main event. I feel like certain things in the main event tonight were done out of spite because of that conversation. I could be crazy.
Wait, give me the example in the main event again of what?
Okay, so with everything that they were talking about with the refereeing and how certain things were done and how there was no order and how they never do ref bumps. They had the major ref bump tonight. They went ahead and had like total chaos with the referees, having to bring in other refs, having massive long stretches outside. I know it's a fight, but they really don't ever do these ref bumps. So to have one be so blatant after him getting... I might be looking too far into it, but I know how much it seemingly sees itself as Tony not liking criticism. And there was one other thing that happened besides the massive splash ref bump that I wanted to point out too, and I'll eventually think of it, but I wish I wrote that down. Yeah, there was another example, and I was like, damn, there was something else from that. And I was like, it really seems like Tony had them do these extra spots to go ahead and throw in, just a little FU to the criticism they received on their refereeing.
Yeah, well, and... the refereeing is... my only problem with the refereeing is Aubrey Edwards and the other goofy guy overselling everything. Like,
I have a lot of problems with
what are you doing? What is she doing? I like Aubrey Edwards. Like, if she would be a little more serious like a referee, but someone getting kicked in the face and Aubrey going, and then holding her face there like she's staggering from it. That's not what you're
yeah.
supposed to do. I don't know where all these referees got these. Like, go watch referees from the WWE and other places. Like, yeah, when a big thing happens, they go, oh, and they kind of do this, and they go, oh, or they go, ooh, like look at that.
Yeah,
but
they sell it as if they're being hit or they're part of the crowd.
But a little bit, right? They sell it a little bit like, ooh, that was rough to see.
Yeah.
But the best referees are the ones that just kind of go like, ooh, like, and they keep their eyes and they're staring. When you watch UFC, that's all that you need to know. When you're watching UFC, the referee is sitting there. If someone gets fucked in the face, they're not thinking, oh, they're thinking, is he okay? Let me make sure everything's okay. That's what a fucking real referee does. So this fucking, and the fucking flamboyant fuck where he fucking does a swan thing with his legs and goes, 1, 2. Fucking stupid. Stop that. I have a lot of criticism for the referees in AEW, but I also like the referees in AEW, and I don't think any of them should be fired at all. I just think that have a meeting and say, tone down the acting. It's not, I know it's theater, but it's not theater. You know, it's fucking a combat sport. We're selling a combat sport. We're not selling theater. We're not on Broadway.
Exactly. And one of the things, too, is that I as well as the refereeing bothering me, several times, especially usually it always coincides with the Young Bucks match. I want to like their match more. I want to like them more. Their style right now and them being so into themselves, maybe it's working and that's the full-on intention, but it's just like, Jesus, I'm not interested really with their heel shtick at this moment. Love Eddie and Penta's great. It's a lot of this just felt like the same though. We saw it all before, just added with John Moxley for a while. Now we substituted Moxley for Penta, so we're getting more of the same. Hopefully, going forward, we can get something else with the Bucks, but we'll see what happens. Really, the thing I'm interested in the most is Hangman Adam Page. I like the Dark Order coming out and kind of being his talking piece for him a little bit at this time, trying to convince him that it's okay to fail and you can make something of yourself. Kenny is doing good at pissing people off as a champ, so that worked really well. Don is great on commentary.
Don was great on the mic tonight, and he interacted well with the crowd. Of course he did,
Of course. I'm terrible. Dan Lambert, is that his name?
Oh, yeah, he was great, too.
He was good on the mic, and he was good at getting the crowd to hate him quick. He took some good shots, but I think that went on way too long. And the sad part is, he wasn't lying. He was speaking a lot of truths. Always trust your instincts. Wrestling hasn't been good since the 90s.
Good.
I shouldn't have come here 90 minutes in the show. I should have trusted my instincts. I was skeptical then. I forget what else. He said a bunch of great stuff like that, though. Just,
and
I would have watched
died,
Harley
though.
Race and, you just kept going on, and how Tony invited him. And I get that they, that's how he had a great promo.
You got to get heat.
Would have made that a lot shorter.
Well, nobody knows who he is, so he's got to get heat.
I think he had heat for a while, and it just kind of lingered on.
Maybe he was. I didn't care.
It felt long-winded to me.
I didn't mind.
He was good though.
Yeah, he was so good that I didn't care. He could have kept going on. I was like, this guy's fucking great on the mic. He's hilarious. And then somebody finally died. Have they been listening? They were looking for Lance Archer. Finally killed someone. It was almost like they listened to my show and said, "Oh, every time he says someone dies, he gets pinned. So tonight here's a guy to kill." Like, it was almost like it was right out of Pete Rose. You can't win a World Series. I left tickets for Bill Buckner, but he couldn't bend over to pick him up. And then Kane tombstones you, WrestleMania 14. That's literally what they did.
This was explained well. He made sense here. Why would you come to something you hate? Well, I haven't watched wrestling since the 90s, and I had a bad feeling about it, but I got invited, okay, and I had to go ahead and bring up Nunez and what's his name? Masvidal.
Too bad they were smiling when he got destroyed. I mean, that was weird.
Yeah, they were laughing, so that didn't look great. But
it also didn't look great when Dildo at the end was spraying his spray at everybody in the crowd, and they didn't drop dead.
Yeah.
Like, he's spraying the dangerous spray in the eyes of the fans, which was funny.
Yeah, the freeze spray.
Yes, exactly. So I yelled at the fans on Twitter. You fucking fans. Dude, if I was in the front row, he sprayed it in your face. He sprayed it in the fan's face. Dude, if I was a fan or if it was me in the front row, that would have been hilarious because I would have been like, ah! Ah! Like, I got it in my eyes. Oh, my God. Like, there's going to be a lawsuit. Because he sprayed it. He was like, ah! And then he, like, fucking put it right into people's faces. Nobody did anything. So what's in there? Nothing. Like,
my favorite part of tonight was the reaction of the guy in the gray shirt in the very front row when QT ran to the outside, didn't want to be hit, and Cody, right at the beginning of the show tonight, he jumps through the ropes and does the suicide dive, basically towards him, and the guy makes this kind of like shocked face, like he's getting killed. Oh my! He sold that, and he was so shocked. It was hilarious. I watched that back a dozen times.
I mean, you know, people forget how many times fans have been headbutted and lost teeth, and how many times guardrails have knocked out kids' teeth. At a wrestling show, man, there's been a lot of lawsuits over those, you know, type of things. Suicide dives where the barricade hits a kid in the shins, the face, bust their mouth open. Tommy Dreamer told me about one time they did that and got sued bad. Knocked a kid, like the kid's lost all his teeth and it was awful. And he goes, that's why you don't. And he was explaining to some wrestler about being careful at house shows and stuff. And it's like, but yeah, they've got the old barricade, so you just never know what, you know, it hits a fan's shins, you know, fucking
shit bum,
whatever.
They don't hold
this
well.
Show
so.
sucks 2/10. Black's debut just shows that AU is the land of WWE rejects. Andrade, Hardy, Jericho, Brody, Black, and Ect. I'm sorry, but I have to give this 5 hate points. I'm kidding. This show was good 6/10. I felt off about it.
Jacob Dark Blade, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 ship bum. I don't think Aleister Black is land of the misfit toys of WWE. I feel like he was a guy who was well known. These people well knew him outside the WWE. He came to WWE and was great, and then the WWE just did nothing and ruined him, and then left him, and that was it. So I don't think this is one of those cases. If this was another veteran or somebody coming over, yes, but no, Aleister Black. This is I don't agree with that. Yeah, Christian Cage, yes. Like, and everybody else, probably yes. But this guy, no. This is a guy who was good on the indies, and we thought he was going to be a big thing. He was good in NXT, and then he comes to the main roster. They don't do anything with him, and so now he's in a place, hopefully, where he'll be able to do things. Kind of like Brody Lee. You know, although Brody Lee was more of a WWE guy. But, so I don't agree with that stigma. I think that if this was veteran number 7 coming over for no reason, yes. Then it's just goofy pandering for a name. But not this guy.
Right now AU is like Shell's Smooth Snatch and WWE is like Nyla Rose's hairy beanbag.
Ugh.
Elias and Riker feud is worse than Angle with Lashley's sisters. Hardy and Cage needs referee Gangrel. Luis sucks. There's fixin' to be a breeze and him fixin'
Good Christ, Mr. Pico Boulevard. Thank you, Mr. Pico Boulevard, for the $3. Thanks to Jacob before that. Shell with the 21, and then also Royal Thomas starting it off. And we've got some other ones coming in eventually. I will pause and
more to come. And like I said at the beginning, you know, if they did actually go ahead and plan Lights Out for the first time to happen as a swerve, that's great on them, because I mean it is logical, and they had a tornado touchdown.
$50.
Whoa!
I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated
Holy
$50.
Shit.
You donated.
Oh yeah, I saw this earlier. What the fuck? This played.
I'm a rich motherfucker.
Very solid show. I don't know how Malakai Black joined AU this early, but who cares? That fake power outage during Cody's match was great foreshadowing. My favorite chant was Jericho's segment when the crowd chanted, "Who's your daddy?" 7.5 out of.
Wow, 7.5. I'm with you on that exact score. Soundwave 92. Yep. Thanks for the $50, and it looks like Soundwave's on in agreement with me about the fake out. We'll find out. I'm sure Tony Khan will tell everybody how he does everything.
Yeah,
Soundwave, thank you.
Like I said, it was a fake out, and they thought ahead, and they used the storm as a way to, you know, build up expectations in that sense and kind of play on the things. That's great. I give them credit for it, because I was certainly fooled if that's the case. No doubt about it. It just, hey, we'll see. Like you said, Tony reveals all. So
yeah, unfortunately, Tony reveals all within some point. You know, it could take 40 to 50 days, but at some point, he just can't help it. He can't wait to tell You know,
Duncachino?
especially when it's a good thing.
If I do.
Like,
What's my name?
he can't wait to tell everybody, oh, I did it.
Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend.
Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Raw ratings way down. You keeps getting better. Who cares? Keep Zelina's tight ass on Raw. We got Black.
That's right. We got the right married version. It's all good. Danielson, thank you for the $5, man. And big shout out to, Danielson, but also big shout out to Soundwave, who is now the top dog with that $50 super chat. Thank you.
Soundwave.
Let's
I
get
wish
it with.
wrestling could break the habit of when they pair people together that aren't already an established tag team. They make the one of whoever the bigger star is, they make the other person basically become a smaller version of said star. Recent examples is like they basically made Nikki Cross a version of Alexa Bliss when they were the women's tag champs. Now they made Statlander basically a mini Orange Cassidy. You know, she does the thumbs up. She comes out with the glasses and the jacket. And, you know, so there's better examples, I'm sure. But every time they pair people together and it's like, oh, you know, whoever the one star is, you're going to make your other partner kind of be just like them. And it's a very tired trope because I like Statlander being weird with the alien stuff and all that. And she still has a little bit of that. But I feel more like she's just, hey, I'm Cassidy's girlfriend now. Like that's her role.
It's like comic books, man. It's like, oh, we need the woman Superman now. Superwoman and Batwoman. So they're like, all right, we got Orange Cassidy. Now we need fucking female crazy. It's you're right. It's funny. But you know what? They had Statlander. I mean, they're both doing that gimmick right from the beginning, right? I mean,
yeah, she's done the alien gimmick, but it's just less of that. I feel like it's more of her pretending to be Cassidy, you know, than her weird, quirky self.
Mm.
But this has happened umpteen times. Look at how the bunny Allie was when she was with QT spending all his money, and now with the Blade, she's, you know, it happens. But I'm just saying it's a tired trope. And yeah, SmackDown viewership was down also. No doubt about it, Thomas. We're going to talk about that out of nowhere. There's a real big chance for AEW to make some changes here. WWE seems to think that they're going to go ahead and save things with their live crowds and being able to bring back John Cena. I don't know if that's enough, but I did actually laugh out loud tonight when the Good Brothers brought up the beat up John Moxley at the end.
Yeah.
That made me chuckle. I'm glad they touched on that joke meme.
I didn't even, I heard them say like, we're going to beat up John Moxley. So I was like, oh, that's kind of, I don't know. I got it, but I was like, man, they're so lame. Like, I don't know.
That was the one thing I liked about them in the WWE time was, you know, the beat up John Cena. That was just funny.
Yeah.
Sith _ Negan just resubscribed for 27 months.
Oh, my man, Sith Negan. I'm going to be jumping on Twitch tonight to continue playing hardcore Diablo and sitting with you for a little bit. I don't know how long, but I'll be on there. Thank you, Sith. 27 months on Twitch as a subscriber. Thank you for dropping me that. And 27 months on Patreon.
Did you just donate to Joe?
Blair.
Did you just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation.
Blair Eliason.
And because you donated, I'm going to feast myself in the bunghole.
Ooh. It's not going to read it, I guess. Okay. Vincent Kennedy McMahon took the last penny. That bastard. Instead of 666, it's 665. Vince.
That's too funny.
I think Vince is a Catholic, but I don't know. Whatever. Thank you so much, Blair, for that donation. Much appreciated. But yeah, I mean, there's some shit we didn't cover, I guess. There's, by the way, Sammy Guevara looking like Stone Cold Steve Burrito after he attacked what's his face.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning before when he hit him with the chair and said, "I'm not done with you, bitch. Not for a long time." And
yeah,
that was pretty much it for that. So they'll still be facing each other. And
well, I didn't even think of that. I was thinking of what he looked like. He was dressed like Austin. I didn't think. Oh yeah.
I'm not done with you, Vince. Not by a long shot.
That's what he was doing. Was the Vince? I didn't even get that. And he was dressed like Stone Cold. Now I get it. That's hilarious. I didn't get that.
This is far, far from over.
Yeah, it was basically his. It's not over. Like, he was
his rattlesnake. It was funny.
I mean, clearly he was like, yeah, he had the vest on and everything. That's hilarious.
Now the Inner Circle and Pinnacle match. wasn't bad, but it was hindered with the picture-in-picture breaks. We got one right off the bat, and then another one later on. It was only a 10-minute match, and I felt like the synergy was missing. They couldn't connect.
Yeah, he did the Dave Chappelle gotcha bitch. That's right. Gotcha bitch. I thought of Dave Chappelle
bitch,
too.
yeah.
That's what I thought of was Dave Chappelle. I was like, oh, Dave Chappelle. But yeah, I didn't even get the Austin thing. Sorry to go back to it. Someone in the chat just brought that up, and I went, oh yeah, he was all over he did a bunch of things. Whatever. I don't know. Go ahead.
It's funny, and Sammy's good like that, especially with the vlogs. But they didn't really hit here for me, and then attacking Conan didn't. I don't know. It just I didn't have sympathy for him the way it was done. And
No, I'll tell you what ruined it. The announcers.
I wasn't crazy about this.
Like, dude, Conan gets clipped by Tully Blanchard, and they just go. I mean, the announcers didn't put this over. They were like, "Oh, a clip," or it was a, and then someone said, "Oh, it was also a chop block," and then they like had a conversation about whether it was a clip or a chop block, and then immediately while Conan's on the ground, they're like, all right, coming up next week is this. It was like, dude, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing? Dude, I swear to God, you guys, pull it up right now and watch it again. It should have been Conan gets clipped, and JR is like, son of a bitch, how long? Like, how? First it's a pile driver. They almost broke his damn neck. Now they're going to break his leg? Like, these guys are absolutely disgusting.
It's crazy at his age.
No, I don't mind it. Just
it's
like,
crazy, but
bring it on.
No, but I don't mind it. I'm saying like it's crazy, so it should be this huge moment. It should be this big sympathy building thing, but it wasn't presented on that at all. And
why didn't JR? JR should have been like, wasn't what's his face on the mic? Wasn't Don on the mic?
Yes, Don Callis was on the mic.
So JR should have been like, good, like, my God, they'll break his damn leg. Well, and then Don Callis is like, well, why don't you talk? Why don't you say what everybody's thinking, JR? Damn it, I am saying what everybody's thinking. This is sick. No, JR. What everyone's thinking is, can you believe how intelligent Tully Blanchard is? Still smarter than everybody in wrestling, even at his age. Oh, give me a break. He's really, wow, he's a genius for attacking someone from behind. He is. Well,
he wasn't on there. He was on later on in the night for commentary.
Okay. Well, either way, but instead nothing happened. They just go, oh, hit him with a chop block. And then the other guy goes, or it was a clip or whatever. Yeah, well, chop block or clip, it was both of them, really. Anyway, coming up next week, it was like, what, dude? They just fucking took out Conan again.
They just skipped right over it. And then Santana and Ortiz come in kind of looking angry, and then it was kind of just like, that's it. All right.
I'm going to find it, actually. We're going to listen to the audio because it's fucking ridiculous. Like, it's actually...
It was bad.
Listen, I like so much stuff about tonight. I love this show tonight. So there's just, like, to nitpick, and this is definitely something to nitpick. I mean, no doubt.
Yeah, but these are things that they can do a lot better because the commentary, we had JR calling Excalibur his real name at one point.
Mark. He called him Mark. Yeah, I was like, oh.
And then on top of, that crap, they just... If it wasn't for Don being on at some certain points, he saved it. But the commentary really just didn't do or add much to anything tonight. And the week before, it was much better. So I was surprised about that. I figured they would have gone over more. The way that they were talking about Aleister's debut and no, that's Malakai. Like, don't say anything else. Tommy End, leave it at that. Let him say he's Malakai. Let him introduce himself. You saying these things, how do you know this? How do you,
Well, because he saw the video.
On Instagram? Okay.
Yeah, he saw the video. No, because unfortunately, but you're right. Excalibur goes,
but he didn't explain
this is not Tommy End anymore. This is something else. And he goes, it's Malakai. But what he should have done was he should have said, well, based on some of the things that I've seen on social media, something has happened to him, and he's going by Malakai. And if you saw what I saw on the internet earlier today, you'd know just how disturbing this is that he's here.
Exactly what I was trying to get at. I don't always phrase things the right way. I have good intentions.
I know what you're saying because I'm thinking the same thing. Like, oh, this is what they should.
But I would have liked them to showcase more of like, oh, he's really crazy, and oh, I can't believe that he's not just here doing this, but like the crowd was. Thank God there was a crowd for his debut. Basically, that's when I started to get sad that we didn't get that for Brody Lee or Hardy.
Yeah.
And Hardy will get his reaction, but really Brody Lee was the one that, ate away at the soul a little bit. And because Aleister Black got such a great response from the crowd, they immediately ate that up. Even I was like jaw dropped because he shouldn't be there yet with the 90-day no compete clause.
Right, because we went over this. I said, they got to get him now. They got to get him now. Then everybody was like, nope, it's the 90 days.
And I'm glad he's doing his own thing, and he's not the Dark Order leader, and he's not, because he would make a good fit with that. But this is so much more interesting. They gave him a chance to tell the story that he wanted to tell. Just like Bray when he originally had the ideas for the Fiend.
after the guy tweeting out nobody can ever replace whatever, I was like, oh, okay, good. Then break it up soon, like ASAP. Because once they break up the Dark Order, half those guys are done. Yeah,
because they said they never want to replace Brody Lee, and I get that. But he doesn't need to be replaced. You can have someone else be a new leader, but I guess they never want to have another leader. And there's ways around that. You can have -1, his son, appoint somebody. How do you argue against his son saying, this is who I've decided, to bear my father's responsibilities? I think people would accept that.
Let's listen into this audio.
Yeah, please.
Talking about Arn earlier, we saw the results tonight of Tully Blanchard's game planning. Oh, but Conan with the mad ball. Look, Wardlow just pissed him off.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Right in the knee, the chop block.
Conan was not going to back down
the
with
chop
the big
block.
guy.
It was a chop block and a clip.
Oh, look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Silence. Dead air.
Next week, the IWGP US title will be on the line. Moxley defends.
Oh, and John Moxley's going against, Don't you forget,
Conan's dead. All right. Well, anyway, we're going to go to, what the fuck are you doing? I know, and you know what it is dumb fuck is somebody's listening to, somebody tell them what to say, here's the promo that's next. But it's like, dude, somebody fill the fucking air before that happens with, about feeling bad for a fucking crippled Conan who got his. Why didn't someone say, he went in there and tried to attack them. Yeah, but did he deserve that? His leg, you talk about his career's already over, but he may never walk again. Last week they almost broke his neck. First of all, that pissed me off too. They spike pile drived Conan a week ago, right? Was it last week? So the first thing I thought when I saw
it was last week. They already attacked him. So
the first thing I thought, Jake, this guy shouldn't be here, or he should be in a fucking neck brace. He came out tonight like there was nothing had happened. Conan came out as nothing happened. Dude, Conan, if this was Conan's fucking show, what I don't like was he come out, they fucking spike pile drive the 65-year-old man in the ring and made it seem like they're the most devastating thing. And then the next week he's sitting there swinging a fucking sock in the ring like nothing happened. Bullshit. He should have come out like he was crippled with a neck brace, or he shouldn't even been there at all. And instead he comes out there and then he gets clipped, and then the announcers, the commentators don't even sell it. They don't even say
is he trying
oh
to
my
fuck
God.
the guy or what? I don't know what's going on.
Is this guy is Conan like Superman or something? Is he like a fucking Kenny from South Park? He can just come out every week and they kill him, and then next week he comes back like nothing happened? Dude, that's what you would say, Conan, keeping it 100. Yep. I'm keeping it fucking 100. Why the fuck didn't you tell little cum guzzler Dorco in the back, hey, fuck face, maybe I shouldn't be coming out there next week because the fucking guy spiked my head in the fucking canvas last week? Jesus Christ, bro. The fuck?
We had talked about that on Out of Nowhere a long time ago when Cornette was running OVW, and one of his female wrestlers decided suddenly to get put through a table in their match.
Right.
And something along those lines, and he was ripping pissed, and he's like, now I have to cancel your next 4 or 3 weeks worth of bookings because you have to sell this injury. And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, you can't be on TV.
Right.
You can't be at these matches. Your 140-pound ass just went through a table with it, and that was, that's kind of the thing they're missing nowadays, is that, competency, and they need someone to really, I don't want to say validate, but make sure things are not having as many plot holes as they are, because certain things do take you out of it, and that's the unfortunate side.
I was shocked that Conan didn't have a neck brace on and that he was even here. I really was.
Yeah,
I was shocked. And then
he came out and it nothing.
But it triggered me that fucking, he gets clipped, and it's like, thank God, why didn't JR go? Last week, this guy almost was killed in the ring, and he went to the doctors, and he spent all week back and forth to the doctors. He's got neck pain. Luckily, everything was okay. He could have been killed, and the fact that he's not even more injured is amazing, and now they might have just taken out his ACL. Son of a bitch. This isn't, Like, I understand. Well, he came in the ring, JR. Well, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Tully Blanchard's a smart guy, and he's a dangerous. Tully Blanchard is still a dangerous man at this time. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever, something, somewhere. Okay, next week, coming up, Jon Moxley and fucking IWGP, but they're just like, oh, Conan's dead. IWGP. Like, I don't fucking understand that part. They fucked that up. I'm more mad at that than fucking WWE. Oh, JR said WWE. Oh, we all got to defend JR. Yeah, you know who got mad at JR? The fucking WWE fans who don't even watch AEW. They're the ones that gave him the shit. So everybody being like, oh, the AEW fans. Oh, it was mostly WWE troll fucks. That's who
it was just them
like,
saying that, oh, look at this. He's ruined. He needs to be fired. No, he doesn't. I mean, people may... Even him saying Mark tonight, it's just another one on the list. But JR can be good. He just needs guidance. He needs to... guidance isn't the right word. He needs someone to react off of. Like, if he has a set game plan, that's what I'm trying to say by guidance. Like, if he has a set formula and he knows this is what's going to happen from start to finish. He doesn't want to know the finishes itself, but he knows this is the match card. And then he's got someone to give him the info on the side and react to what he's saying. He's perfect. But he needs that partner. That's why he's always worked well in the two-man team scenarios. No matter who he was with, it was usually very good.
Yeah.
So long as that second person was competent to a certain extent.
Man, I love Conan though. And
he's right. And he was even crapping on Cornette recently for giving him crap about stuff, and he's right too.
How better would it have been too?
Idea.
How better would it have been too tonight if he had a neck brace on and a fucking cane and they had done it to him? It would have been even better.
Exactly. He comes out with a limp and all beat up. He was already attacked. Now you want to, but here's the problem: why have this match when now the next step for us to take is the tag match? We're going to get Pride and Powerful, Santana and Ortiz taking on FTR. So why have the 6-man tag to then lead into the tag match?
I almost think this is another one of those, like, this has nothing to do with the real build to the story other than we need match, fans are here.
Yeah, it's just underwhelming because now we're building, like, this was the build to see their tag match. So why do we want to see the tag match when we just saw a tag match? That's my thought process for a lot of these things. Again, good match. Sad that they had to break it up so much with picture-in-picture and a few other nonsensical things, but they have had better outings, though. They just didn't get that synergy, as I was saying before. They weren't really clicking, but still, I don't think there was a bad match tonight. Andrade was excellent with Seidel. The Cody match was better than it had any right to be. Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander still had great moments. The area 451 that she does, that 450 splash, that looked like it hurt on Blade. That was a hell of a landing. And I like the ending with the Big Bang Theory. It was very smart that they knocked out Orange Cassidy, but she already got the tag. I love that ending. That was a great way to do it. You remove the brass knuckles, but look at that. She's got a force multiplier, another set of brass knuckles. And Allie hands him to the Butcher, or Blade, excuse me, and from there, he knocks out Orange Cassidy, and you think he's going to lose, but the tag was already made. That was great. That was genius. So great ending for that. And I'm curious to see what they do from here with those two, but we'll see what happens. And that's when we got the Lambert stuff, and then of course the Young Bucks match to close out the night. And the Young Bucks match was just more chaos. The thumbtacks in the mouth, great visual. Love that. Eddie sold that like a frigging champ. He went ahead and spit out those thumbtacks when he got hit with the super kick. That, no matter what, only ups his badass level. Eddie is a crazy bastard for that. I mean, all of them are, but seriously, to put them in your mouth and spit them out, that was great. I'm not crazy about Kazarian being the elite hunter either, but it works for now,
Yeah, it's okay for now. We'll see where it goes, and I think, a little bit of this is like we always say for WWE, like, oh, they're waiting for the crowds to come back, and now there's clearly been a lot of AEW waiting for crowds to come back too, but they've still done their show every single week. They never waited.
Yes.
They never waited, and we were saying this back a year ago, but Now we can confirm 100%, no matter what anybody says. Sure, yeah, they're waiting a little bit for some things for crowd to come back, I'm sure. But mostly AEW didn't wait for nothing. They went with everything from the very beginning. They didn't wait a couple extra weeks for Matt Hardy. Let's see if this ends, maybe. Nope, they just did it all. Like, you're coming out, Brody Lee's debuting, Matt Hardy's debuting, you're doing this, we're entertaining people, we don't give a shit. Whereas WWE is just weird. Like, they just don't want to do anything. But even if they did, would it be good? Probably not.
Right now WWE holds the future of wrestling in its hands. If it keeps going like the way it is, doesn't matter what AEW does, they can't keep the business alive by themselves.
I mean, I think they all do. I think all these wrestling companies hold the future in their hands, because WCW was able to gain traction back in the day. WWE was able to get back on top. AEW or TNA or somebody could get popular by just having some entertaining people. Anybody could, by having the right guy or having the right story. But how deep would that go? I don't know. But when someone figures out how to cross over to the mainstream again...
Junior should pass torch to you, Joe. Taz stuff is cringe. Young cucks should lose now. Hat fan looked like Bullfrog. Notice no one ever wins match during commercial? Canada sucks at hockey. There's fin to be a squeeze of Xavier in Page's match.
Damn. Holy shit. Mr. Pico Boulevard. That'd be amazing if I could do that. I had a blast talking to JR, man. I wish I could get him. I did email him again. I'd love to get him back on the show again. He was so fun the first time. And man, he was good, man. He answered everything. He was so nice. Talking to him was fun, man. Off air too he was just great. Everything about him was great. But
especially when he wants to feed into it, like he's in that mood, you can tell he really is very, very, very receptive to not just like answering for the fans, but also like when you're off air. I've seen so many people say like, "Damn, he doesn't make you feel like, all right, got to go now." He continually talks and makes you feel like you matter, and a lot of people don't do that, so that's great on him.
I'm just answering Arush and Chewy said, when will I let Jake take over? And I said, when he can stay out of the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. And I can keep myself going. I got to eventually gain weight now, we'll see. But all in all, chaotic night, and that's what they wanted. I'm looking forward to Fyter Fest. Brian Cage taking on Ricky Starks for the FCW Championship. I obviously don't care about the title, but the match itself, that was the one thing we didn't bring up from tonight. He basically... I like that he's selling the broken neck. It's unfortunate that it's a real injury, but at least he had security. It made sense. He's, I don't trust Cage to do anything.
Right.
Ethan Page and Darby Allin, they sold that well tonight as well. The coffin match is exciting. That sit down with JR, well done. Moxley and Carl Anderson, I like the fact that this came out of left field, and I wish there was a bit more of a build to Moxley returning next week already and having them, kind of put over Carl Anderson's history more than just the one time tonight. But at least the video package they did showcase all that he did before in his big run in Japan. So, because we haven't seen them do really much of anything besides beat Kenny and the Young Bucks Stooges. So, right. And then we have Christian Cage taking on Matt Hardy in a singles match. I know a lot of people are kind of hit or miss with this one. I think it's going to be a hit. I think that they're really looking to wow the crowd and show that they still have it. And I guarantee we're going to get something special from these two. And then the week after, we have Britt Baker taking on Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's Championship. One thing I wanted to mention, too, which is kind of all-encompassing, it does relate back to AEW again. I'll tell you in a minute. Kind of interesting, but give me a second to explain. Karrion Kross might end up losing the NXT title sooner than we thought. There's internal discussions apparently allegedly going on right now to have him drop the belt to Johnny Gargano as soon as this upcoming Tuesday, excuse me.
Yep, he's definitely losing. He's the fact that this match is going on next week, dude, he's losing.
No definites here, but just take it as a rumor, but it sounds logical because they've already had multiple matches of him on the main roster.
They took away Nikki Cross's name.
Yes, they had to get Cross gone to make her, almost a superhero. So that should be AAS, not because almost A and then superhero. Superhero is one word, but they're doing it almost superhero, so ASH. So the Ash thing doesn't make sense.
If Cross retains his title, I swear to God, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do it.
Well, he is coming up by the time of the draft. We know this. Vince is very, very impressed with him. They're splitting him from Scarlett.
What the fuck is he impressed about?
Vince likes that big muscle physique. That's Vince's bread and butter.
It's like this guy
worked with Scarlett and in certain times, but I don't know how well it's going to translate to the main roster.
But he's getting rid of Scarlett.
Cross. That's the problem. So I'm curious if he's going to be able to retain any of that allure and magic that he has from the entrance, and that usually translates into his matches pretty well. That force of like, here comes the reckoning, time's up, tick tock. I like that idea, but I don't know. I feel like he is pretty much an entrance for the most part. His matches are okay, but it depends on who he's working with, putting him over. So they have to handle him and book him carefully. The main roster doesn't do that. So, but we'll see what happens. And I just thought that was interesting. And the reason this all comes back is because the match with Britt Baker. We know Adam Cole is locked in for some time, but apparently there's been some pressure is the wrong word, but suggestions for Adam Cole. They AEW apparently is very, very, very obviously interested in getting him. So do you think that he would ever leave the NXT or WWE system and go to AEW?
Who?
Adam Cole.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think
I stumbled onto Benoit's grave last night. I was drunk, so I threw up on his grave. Then I realized the Sam Butch killed his family and fucked the family dog before suicide.
Oh, God. AJ Adams, thank you for the $3. No, I think he might, because I think he's going to avoid the main roster if he's not a moron. If Adam Cole is a stupid idiot, then he'll stay in WWE. But also, he may just like money. If Adam Cole wants the AJ Styles money, or to do the AJ Styles thing, I don't know anymore. I just hope he doesn't go to the main roster, because WWE RAW sucks, SmackDown sucks. They'll use him wrong. Fuck it.
But that's the problem with NXT right now. They need to refresh everything. So.
Yeah.
You become
Keep him.
a shit
I hope he
bomb.
stays in NXT.
I don't deserve to be in prison. I'm not a pedo.
Okay, Drake, thank you for the $1.99. But here's my thing. His music sucks ass. Like, Adam Cole comes out now, and I just think,
I know, the entrance is awful.
I think Adam Cole's music is
Kyle
dog
O'Reilly's
shit.
music is terrible too now.
Yeah, they're both
the Undisputed
bad.
theme was amazing. Bobby Fish's, I don't mind, Diamond Mine with Roderick, but yeah, a lot of the themes are not great. I'm stoked that Tegan Nox is back, but this all kind of comes back to, you see people in one company and then their significant other in another. So that rumor, speculation, Charlotte and Andrade, Tommy End and Zelina Vega, and it happens all the time. As I said, we keep seeing Adam Cole and Britt Baker. It's a more and more common thing that the teams are fraternizing and they're supposed to stay apart. So I wonder if Vince is ever going to implement a rule where, you're not allowed to date, or if he could enforce that somehow. Knowing him, I bet you he would try, but I could see it happening. Other things we'll be talking about tomorrow night. CM Punk, that loss he had in his second fight got overturned. So it's not a win, but he does actually get a no contest. So it's not a loss. We'll hopefully have more info on the fan that ran into the ring. As we said, SmackDown,
Yeah, he's a fucking slob. I saw him.
Yeah. SmackDown still under the 2 million, viewership that they were hoping for. You figure before the May episodes came, every show but one was over 2 million viewers. And now every show but one has been under 2 million viewers. So everything's dropping for WWE. Their 1.472 rating on Raw is the third lowest on record in the 18 to 49 viewership, and the lowest for that show of all time since it debuted in 1993. So we'll be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about vaccinations, because Madison Square Garden is one of several requiring proof of vaccination for fans to go to SmackDown. So
yeah, I saw that.
I
can't go to SmackDown, actually, unless I show that I got vaccinated.
Yeah, you have to have your vaccination card on you. And you have to be past the 14 days. You can't just get the second shot and go. You have to have 14 days past it. So there's also a lot of concern with Jimmy Uso after his, umpteenth DUI arrest. Does he not have money for an Uber or a personal driver? I don't know what's going on with him at this point, but someone needs to take away his damn keys. But we've heard there's unanimous concern across the board for him personally, obviously. We'll also hopefully have a bit more information on Aleister Black, what his contract looks like. And SmackDown's going to be doing a show from the Rolling Loud Music Festival. So they're going to split the July 23rd edition of Friday Night SmackDown from two venues. One's going to be live from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, and the second half of the show will be from the actual Rolling Loud Miami Festival. And there's big names such as Travis Scott, Post Malone, and many more. So it'll be cool to see if they get involved at all with wrestling.
Oh my God!
His ass might be leaking. He's wearing the pants, forgetting his pen, forgetting his friends. Is this how it ends? But we'll still pretend that Biden can defend. Oh, it's a weekend in Biden's. No matter what they say, we can make it talk today.
It's a weekend in Biden's.
All of the Nazis, communism in China's great. It's America he hates.
The Lightning have won the Stanley Cups game.
Oh!
Back-to-back bitches. Stamkos on one leg, no kill or no problem. Smythe to Vosia. Hedman and Kucherov forever and ever.
Oh my God, they're putting fireworks up on Google under the thing. Look at this. There's fireworks going off. Did you see that? Break up Google now. Thank you so much. Watch this. Look at this. Firework. Oh, there they go. Look, fireworks happen when you go to the fucking page and look at that. Tampa Bay Lightning. Yes, take that, Montreal. Thank God. If the Bruins can't win, we can't have Montreal catching up. I'm sorry to they're gonna blow up the city. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna tear it up tonight. Montreal, they're going nuts. If they'd won, actually, they probably would have done more damage. I think they'll do less damage. Break up Google. Congrats to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They did it. I had the game going in the corner tonight. I actually didn't watch a lot of it because I just knew. Like, it just felt like, all right, Tampa Bay's winning and AEW is so interesting. But this was the least amount I watched tonight. So I don't even know who scored the goal. But congrats to Tampa Bay Lightning, man. Back to back. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Can't have those Montreal SOBs winning, man. Sorry, though, to my Montreal friends. I'm sorry. I feel bad, man, like Elias. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I knew they were going to lose, though, when they didn't have a full fucking crowd.
I just wanted to say, if you were looking for an informative, substantive political debate, go to Sam Cedar's show today. Debated Libertarian Republican Aaron Brook. Yeah, Aaron only has 26k subs and Sam has 1.1 million. Steve Crowder too much of a...
Oh, thank you, Steve Crowd, scared of Cedar. Thanks for the $4. Well, I don't know. Who cares? I think Sam's a fucking loser. I think they're all losers, actually, to be honest. H3, Ethan, Sam, even Crowder. Fuck them all. Why don't you all debate each other? Fuck them all. Fuck them. But I get it. I wouldn't do. You don't have to debate someone if they're fucking. Sam Cedar was a cunt to this guy for like, debate me, want to debate me, and like forever. And he's like, yeah, fuck you. I wouldn't have debated him either. I would have said, you know what, I'll debate you on if I can beat the fuck out of you in real life. Meet me in person at Boston Common. That's what I would have said. I'm debating Ethan first. You're next then. That's what I would have done. But no, if this guy was a cunt, it's like fucking, what are you going to do? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Fuck them all. Throw them into a vat of acid. That's what you should do. And then fucking have Trisha Paytas take her big fucking piggy puss and pee on them all in it while they're in a gigantic dish bowl. Then whip them into fucking cream filling. Thank you very much, though, for the donos, man. Much appreciated. I knew that Drake Bell wasn't going to last long. See you later. Fucking Drake Bell did not last long. Oh, man.
No.
I don't even want to guess at who Drake Bell really is. I think I know, but it's okay. I won't say because I'm not getting blamed. Oh, boy. Hilarious.
We also got updates on Terry Funk, and then, like I said before, with the
he's in a
Mojo
graveyard
stuff,
right now.
Yeah, not knowing where he is.
Hey, Bullfrog, what'd you think of wrestling tonight? Oh, his mic ain't on or something.
Apparently he got new headphones, so we'll see if he could figure
Every
it out.
time I bring on Bullfrog, he can't get anything to work. Like it's either his mic don't work, his headset don't work, or something's not right. Well, he probably was waiting a while though. He might have passed out. Let's be honest. I just to prove he is
it could
here.
have happened.
He is here. He has no mic. Look at this. He probably had to send it. Oh, here he comes.
I'm dying to know what Tommy End's contract is like. I hope we get some info on that.
Bullfrog, what's up, brother? All right. Winning the internet once again is Bullfrog here on the AEW review. Jake, you got anything else to add from tonight's show that I can think of? I mean, I think I hit everything I wanted to. I'm looking through it right now because I work visually, so I'm looking through it visually to see if
the only update I have, it said, so what can only be described as a bad clerical error allowed Tommy End to be free and clear in time for the first episode of AEW Dynamite on the road and surprise everyone. NXT superstars are given a 30-day no-compete clause that they cannot debut or work for another pro wrestling company. Main roster stars have a 90-day no-compete. They had Aleister Black listed as an NXT star, so he only had a 30-day no-compete clause.
Wow.
So a clerical error let him debut now. Vince must be pissed.
Someone's fired.
This is coming from PW Insider, FYI.
Oh. So that's 50%. Okay, now it's becoming okay. Now it's true.
It sounds legit, but
yeah, if it was just PW Insider, I would have given that a 50-50. But I'll go with Cyclops. Cyclops seems to see Sean Ross sucks so much dick that he gets fucking stories because he's a little fuck.
He does break a lot of news.
Sean Ross, if I ever see you in real life, I will snap both of your legs, paint you green, put you in a trash can, and I'll have my very own fucking Oscar the Grouch that I can play with in my house whenever I want to. God, I fucking hate that guy. What a sniveling son of a bitch asshole he is. Dude, I'd rather fuck, suck, and fondle fucking Catman than spend a second in a room with that fucking
suck, marry, and fondle.
Whatever. I'll do it all.
Right.
I'll fucking take a dick. I'll take a dick in the mouth before I have a conversation with that big fucking. His face looks like the fucking sun if it smiled. Drives me nuts. I want to break something over his head. God damn, I hate him. I hate his website. I hate him. I hate his goddamn fucking. I hate his life. I hate the dumb women that he talks to because he thinks he's a little cutesy person. I'm put this hot chick on my show. Go fuck yourself. Fuck him. Moz Blaze, don't kill yourself, brother.
No.
Shit bomb. Well, he's a fucking troll. He's a 5 foot fucking 6 troll too. He's not a tiny
Joe,
person.
You ate my enchilada. Drake Bell is my friend.
Crazy Steve. It's Crazy Steve. Remember Impact Wrestling when you were assholes to me? I could have been calling you wrestling right now instead of fucking Crazy Steve. But no. Fine. God damn it. Pride Month is over, Ann Atomic.
Shit, bomb.
God damn it, Ann. It's
I got
over.
It next week, Joe.
It's over,
the
Ann.
Editables live on the show. They'd still really be out of somewhere. And Jake, glad you're back now. Stay out of the hospital, young man.
That's a good point, Arushin Chu. I mean, I did get a little buffed. Yeah. We'd like him to. He'd love to be out of the hospital. Fucking. That was probably one of the roughest times he's had. I haven't even really talked to him. I just know it was because I didn't hear from him. That's weird. That means he was suffering in the fucking hospital.
Yeah, this sucked. This is the worst pain I felt in ages.
That sucks. I knew you were fucked. Arushan Chu, thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum, Maru. What's up? Cronin versus Ross. Yeah, it wouldn't last long. That fucking guy, dude. That's the kind of guy that tells a girl when you're not, like, when you're, like, about to hook up with a girl, he tells her behind your back that you're some kind of scumbag or something. Then she's like, I don't know, never mind. And you're like, wait, what's going on? Well, he told me, I heard about you. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, he's that guy. I know he is. I know you are. You little snottily fucking bastard. That's why he's a good reporter. You know? I won't take that away. That's why he's a good reporter.
Yep, no doubt. That's why he's able to break stories.
It is. A little fuckhead. Let me catch you at fucking All Elite. I'll fucking put you in a goddamn Cobra fucking cum guzzler. Oh, my God. I have a thing where I won't fight anybody 2 inches smaller than me.
Well, hey, that's, just like you never hit a guy with glasses.
Yeah, and you never hit a guy with one eye.
Yeah, or an eye patch.
Duncachino? Don't mind if I do. What's my name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game. Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Big E might win the briefcase. He might cash it on Bobby and reunite the New Day.
Oh, God. Just shoot me. Please don't do that. I hope that does not happen. The Villain, thanks for the $5, Villain. OG, what up, man? Here he is. Do you trust a guy who looks like this? No.
Villain,
you don't trust
what I
anybody
heard
who looks
was
like
that
this.
he might move to Raw, but it would just be for him to go for a singles career, and they would have the New Day reunited, but they wouldn't have them as a trio anymore. They would just kind of, he'd still be a singles thing, and it would just be like they're still a New Day, but he's doing what he's doing now on SmackDown.
Right.
Basically nothing, but
that's what I want
him to.
I want to see him go to Friday to Raw. That's what we want. That's the goal, because then something's going on. Otherwise, no. Fuck.
Damn straight. So.
Well, I think we nailed everything.
Yeah, we nailed
tonight.
through it. I mean, and that's the thing. I'm curious now. We heard Meltzer talking back mid-June, like the 11th, 12th, somewhere around there, about how he thought Aleister Black was going to sign with AEW because, that was it said Aleister Black expected to sign AEW contract after WWE release, and we heard that he would be there for All Out by September 5th. And, we basically went ahead and said that, that makes sense, and we came up with the Dark Order ideas. So it's not like a total shock of him going there, but today surprised me because of the production value of that video. It didn't look self-produced.
Paige, can you please cover the NBA Finals more? Game 2 is tomorrow night, and they usually have games every 2 to 3 days. Bucks versus Suns. It would be cool for you and co-hosts to talk about on Throwdown and monetize this. Also, this topic feeds the algorithm.
I agree. Suns up 10 versus the Bucks. I might. And now that NHL is over, I'll probably put it on in the background instead of hockey, so you may get your wish. So, maybe I will. Good suggestion. Suns up. Thank you. I'm rooting for the Suns, so we'll see what happens. What were you saying, Jake? You got. Thank you.
Just
for
the fact that it didn't look like the video that he put out was something self-produced. It looked like it had a bit of a budget. So AEW obviously could have been behind it.
Just like Moxley.
Yeah, just like Moxley. Same idea, same thing that happened. So I was like, this could be AEW, but his wife just debuted for SmackDown, and we know that they want him back in NXT at least. So I said, maybe this isn't NXT, So I was very happy to see him in AEW tonight. Got me very excited, and I've been a fan of his for many years, just like I really like Josh Briggs. And the fact that he showed up in NXT last night, I mean, we knew he was signed, but the big guy from Evolve finally went ahead and made it to NXT. I hope he wins the breakout challenge they're having. I think Carmelo Hayes is going to be probably the one that goes ahead and ends up winning that tournament, but still I am interested to see what happens there. Briggs is a hell of a wrestler, and he's got a lot of talent. So
I think
he was the last Evolve champion too. So before they got taken away.
Yeah, Briggs is great. We saw him. I've fucking called his match a couple.
Yeah, you've called a few, haven't you?
Yeah, he's good. He was a little. he's unfortunately he's falling into the category of a guy who unfortunately puts everyone else over somewhere.
Yeah.
To get them on to the next level. But he's a well-known
name. He
name
did that for ages. And
yeah, he's kind of like
because he had that ultimate babyface story.
Chris Hero-ish. Chris Hero-ish.
Yes, yeah. You know, Cassius Ohno and the whole. Yeah, I could see that, and he's good at it too because he makes everyone look like $1 million. So that's why they've always had him in that role. And even the night when he won the title, you know, with Theory, when they went ahead and he got attacked beforehand because they tried to sell it the stipulation. Oh, you get fired if anybody goes ahead and gets involved. But the bell never rang, so they beat the hell out of him, and he still endures the beating. Ends up saying, "Ring the bell and win the title," and the crowd's behind him. Theory won't hand it over, and it's a great moment. You know, it's a classic babyface victory. I wish there was more evolved to go on because that promotion was a lot of fun, you know, going in and out of that for years. Gargano, Keith Lee, Darby Allin, you know, McIntyre was in there for a short stint. And it's just, I'm hopeful that he can really show people what he has here. I think that he has
down there.
You know, that's right. He's well endowed and ready to plow.
So let's get
into
what
happens though going forward.
Let's get into the I got you. That was hilarious. Let's bring in Bullfuck. Here he is, Bullfrog. One more chance.
Did he figure it out?
Let's get into the Oh my
God, I'm about to break this fucking goddamn fucking cell phone. This fucking piece of shit, fucking Galaxy S21's a fucking garbage. I want to fucking blow up fucking Samsung. Fuck this shit.
Whoa, I think I just heard him.
Fucking Christ.
Did you hear him, Jake?
Fucking,
I think I just heard him say.
I don't fucking care. Fucking Galaxy can fucking eat my fucking asshole. This fucking shit.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him, man. I can hear him like sort of. It's like he's in and out. You can hear him, right?
It's cutting out.
What? Hey, what? Bullfrog?
Goggles.
Bullfrog? What? Hey, can you hear me?
I thought I heard him.
I heard you, Bullfrog. You said hello, I think.
Hello, can you hear me?
I think so. Say it again.
Hello, can you hear me?
I heard static. Something about me going. Fix your shit, dude. Come on.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, Bullfrog. Yeah, we can hear you. What's up?
Did he yell?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What are you, stupid?
I swear to fucking God, this fucking Galaxy fucking says something. I swear to fucking God, I want to fucking blow the fucking company up. I'm going to grab it by his fucking... Oh! I swear to fucking Christ, I want to fucking murder this fucking company.
Oh my God.
You don't like your iPhone?
This fucking goddamn shit.
Which iPhone do you have?
What?
I don't use fucking iPhone.
Well, I think that's the problem. Is I think you're doing something wrong. Come on, it can't be the company. I mean, I can hear you, but
no, it's fucking Galaxy, you fucking piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit.
I don't like iPhones. You should get a Samsung. That's what I have.
No, I don't like iPhone. I don't fucking use fucking phones.
Yeah, but
That's
iPhones
what I'm telling you not to use iPhones.
But
they're bad.
iPhones are for retards, kind of. I feel like you should be able to operate an iPhone better.
I never had this problem under my own fucking cell phone. I'm going back to my fucking other cell phone.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? What are you saying? Dude, I can barely hear you. What?
Kidnap who?
I said I'm going back to my own fucking cell phone, and this fucking Galaxy's a fucking piece of shit.
Talk a little bit louder. I can hear you more when you're louder.
Dude, my shit is loud as it fucking goes.
No, talk a little bit louder. I think I can hear you if you talk louder. Is that what you said?
My volume is up loud.
I know. I can hear it muffled. Just yell a little bit louder. I can't. And then I can hear you better.
The louder you are, the
hello.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. That did not make the air. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about Welsh donating that thing about you the other day.
Hello, phone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you coming in great now. Yes, Bullfrog. Yes, I can hear you.
Now we got you loud and clear.
I'm sorry about what Welsh did the other day. I did censor it, even though.
Oh, look at that! You censored it.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, can you hear me?
I swear to yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sorry about what Welsh did to you. I censored it the other day.
What that fucking shameless bastard?
Yeah, I censored it out. I know
The
that.
guy needs to grow a new fucking chin.
Well, you might be right about that, but.
I swear to fucking God, I want to fucking blow up fucking Samsung and I want to blow up fucking Galaxy. I want to fucking murder this fucking company.
Wow.
What are you, Thanos? You want to blow up the galaxy?
I don't think you should say that,
Yes,
Bullfrog.
I want to be fucking Thanos, the fucking tournament of fucking send to the fucking deep fucking hole like fucking Superman 2.
As your lawyer, I'm going to have to tell you that you should not say that you want to blow up companies and people. I'm going to have to...
Blow up all the goddamn fucking companies. Fuck this fucking stupid shit.
Wow.
They should have made Danger fucking stupid fucking retarded.
Wow. Listen, Bullfrog.
You're
I agree.
vomit,
I
Bullfrog.
wouldn't say
You're
that.
killing me.
The FBI may be investigating you after
Man,
this.
fuck the FBI. I'll fucking sue the fucking FBI. FBI can eat my fucking grundle hole. I don't care,
Could you imagine right now the Secret Service has you handcuffed, Jer, in a tiny room as they're playing this clip? I don't give a fuck about the FBI.
Fuck about the
and they
goddamn
lock you
Secret
up, throw away
Service.
the key.
I throw away the fucking key. I don't fucking care. I really don't. I never had this problem on my own fucking cell phone. When I had my own shit, I never had this problem not once. Ever since I got this new cell phone, I've had problem after problem after problem.
Oh,
I
man.
swear to fucking Christ.
Are you sure it's not user error and you're not stupid as fuck with this phone and really you're just using it wrong?
No, I'm probably just being fucking stupid as fuck.
All right, so you admit that you're dumb as fuck. Okay. You know?
Jesus Christ, somebody show me how to work this fucking stupid shit.
I mean, hey, for $50, I'll show you how to work it.
What are you trying to be like Dave Rose now?
What? No, I mean, I don't know. I'll help you. You want me to help you?
You trying to call me in some money like how Dave Rose is doing?
I don't know. I don't know anything about what he's doing. I'm just trying to help you. I haven't talked to him in like a year. I'm trying to help you.
Dave Rose is trying to milk me for $50 too. So
no, he's trying to milk fucking anybody. I mean, but my point is, I'll fucking help you. Well, you know what? I don't know if I could help you because I feel like, I just get pissed off. Like I'd be telling you something and you'd be like, ah! Oh, by the way, we have a caller. Let me put the caller on. We have a lot of people calling up here. Let me just get a caller on.
The on button, and you be like, there's no on button. There's just a no button. Those type of things.
So I want to fucking blow up fucking Galaxy and fucking Samsung. Fuck the fucking stupid phone.
We actually got that from my father-in-law. It's a great phone.
Yeah, they're great phones, but I'm clearly a fucking retard when it comes to these. I never had this problem on my own phone.
You were just used to the old technology.
No, dude.
Is this Bullfrog? Is this the Bullfrog?
I mean, fuck.
Is this the Bullfrog?
Who the fuck are you?
He's a new caller.
I don't know, man. I took a call and it's somebody. Caller, go ahead and tell Bullfrog who you are.
Yeah, I hope he fucking dies in the fucking acid.
I want to talk about Jeremiah's life.
Yeah, what about my life, you faggot?
How does it feel to live off the government, you fat faggot?
Doing pretty good, actually.
Good,
how's yours?
Good. Doing pretty good. Why don't you ever fucking have a girlfriend or a boyfriend?
Well, that ain't none of your fucking concern.
Yeah, because you're a pedophile.
Yeah, that's fucking fake news and fucking fake bullshit. You fucking sound like fucking Nikki J. Believe in the fucking fake bullshit.
This is not Nikki J. This is someone who knows where you are. You
Good.
pedophile.
Well, come and get me then.
Sounds like Cookie Monster decked out on heroin.
Bullfrog's a pedophile.
Yeah, you got proof of that?
Yeah, I do.
Cookie Monster says he has proof, Bullfrog.
Yeah, I hope he shoves his fucking cookies up his fucking ass.
Please, fucker. Hey, Bullfrog.
Wow. That threat was out of this world.
I'm gonna expose you.
Go ahead and expose me. I don't fucking care. Make me famous, bitch.
Me and Scott are gonna expose you.
Go ahead and make me famous, bitch.
Yeah.
Bullfrog, I don't know how to tell you this, but the call, it's coming from inside your house.
I
don't fucking care anymore, dude. I really don't care about this
guy
fucking.
Doesn't even know how to operate his cell phone. He's a fucking retard. Hey, Bullfrog, they'll give you a Obama phone back. You don't know how to use it. You fat figured diabetic fuck.
Wow.
You sound like a fucking fucking two-faced fucking loser.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah. What fucking troll account do you fucking? How many troll accounts do you fucking have? You fucking fake.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. I hope you
Never
fuck your
reply.
mother.
Wait till you find out what we have planned for you, Bullfrog.
Yeah, what are they? The fucking rape me in my fucking ass?
They have plans for you, Bullfrog.
Famous.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm back with the fucking vengeance. So.
Yeah, but what I want to know is, caller, you say that. I mean, what do you mean by that? What's going to happen? Are you not concerned about this guy? He's like fucking threatening you. You're like, I'm back with a vengeance.
Dude, fuck that fucking caller. That caller fucking sounds like fucking.
Are you the
Scott
same
McKinnon.
caller that always calls and does the like? I mean, you sound like you're the same guy who always calls and always,
Probably
has the
caller
same thing that
harass Tommy all the time.
All right, man. Can you tell me your name? So, if you tell me your name, how about this? What if he tells us his name? Bullfrog, if he tells us his name.
Dude, everybody knows my name by now. It's
No,
on the
not
fucking
your
screen.
name, you fucking idiot. If the caller, you want to tell us your name? Tell us your name, caller.
It's Scott McKinnon.
My name is Dartmouth.
That's it? Dartmouth? Dartmouth?
I hope you fucking
dark-
get some meth and fucking die of
Dark
of
math?
fucking cocaine.
Dark math? Like as in like satanic math? Is that what you're saying?
Dartmouth.
Like the fucking college? Like, or hello? Hello?
Yeah, I hope he fucking got buried in fucking acid.
Okay. Well, anyway, Bullfrog. Wait, Bullfrog, you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Bullfrog, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Did he leave?
I think
I'm here. Hello.
I wanted to talk
Wait,
to
I
him
think
before
I
he
just
left
heard
after the
Bullfrog.
caller
Whatever
left.
you did, I think I just heard you now. Wait, what? Bullfrog?
Hello.
Did you hang
What?
up on him before the call ended?
No, I thought he left.
Because the other call ended with that weird Cookie Monster guy.
Bullfrog, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
No. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Bullfrog.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, I think I
there's
heard
something
him.
wrong with your internet.
I think there's something wrong with your internet, Bullfrog.
Hello.
Bullfrog, I think something's wrong with your internet.
Hello.
Oh, I heard something there. Did you say something?
Hello. Hello.
All right, I hear you now. Okay, there we go. Is he back? Hey, Bullfrog.
Go.
Can you hear me?
I swear to fucking God, I ain't gonna fucking choke somebody.
I don't know why we can't hear you.
I don't know why you don't know how to use
it.
a cell phone at this point in your life. Like, you would think all you do is sit there on your ass and fucking play on a phone. You'd know how to work it already.
Just put it on speaker. Don't use the headphones. You're losing it.
You know what?
Hello?
Whoa, man, where did he go?
We hear you.
Well, I
like
think
every
I hear
time
him.
we hear him, it cuts out.
Oh, Bullfrog, say something, Bullfrog. Say something again.
Hello?
Oh, I can hear you. Okay, you're back. Hey.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my fucking God, I'm about to fucking lose it.
Sounds like you're gonna have an aneurysm or a heart attack.
I swear to God, give me you guys this fucking shit. What shit are you guys fucking using for this fucking shit to fucking work? Apparently, you guys know more about this shit than fucking I do. You guys know more about this fucking shit than I fucking do.
Well, you know, I mean, listen. You have fat hands.
My computer has an advanced... Yeah, well, that doesn't help either. I mean, I can relate. When my hands were fat and stubby,
Go on eBay, Bullfrog.
I'd hit like 5 letters at once.
Yeah, you need to
get
go
a
on
dialing
eBay.
wand or a stylus.
Yes.
But my computer has a lot of oomph to it. You know, it's got some type of different processor. It's like a chink core. I don't know what it is, but it allows me to go ahead
Somebody
and use
tell
Discord
Jimmy
without being
Uso
an
about
idiot.
Odell's before he runs over Steve Austin like his daddy did for The Rock. Cody's baby's first words are gonna be "Daddy, your neck tattoo sucks." Goldberg and MJF tag team called a Juday. Kyrie watching finals at Applebee's.
Kyrie watching, yeah. Fuck, haha, Kyrie. That's what you get for stepping on Lucky. You son of a bitch, Kyrie. Haha. I love it. Kyrie in a hospital. Sorry. Yeah, Bullfrog, I'm sorry, man.
Reap what you sow.
Yeah, I mean, I never had this problem under my old shit.
Yeah, well, that's
Flip
that's why.
phones,
Why'd
they're
you switch
reliable,
it?
that's
Why'd you
why.
change? Why'd you change?
No, it's my cell phone. It has nothing to do with my laptop. It's my fucking stupid ass cell phone.
Yeah. No, you shouldn't have changed it though. You should have just kept your old one.
Yeah, why get a new phone?
Because I was eligible for an upgrade.
Oh. Well, we
so
got
they ripped you off.
we
They
got
said,
D.
"Here's
Welsh is
something
here.
for free," and then you got to pay for it.
Fucking Jerry's fucking here. He can go fuck himself.
Arushin Chu is here.
He can go fucking rape his fucking mother.
Shut the fuck up, Bullfrog.
Fuck you, you fucking careless bastard. Fuck you.
Oh.
Go fucking
AJ
grow a
Adams
fucking
chiming in.
chin. Why don't you grow a fucking
You should
chin?
die, you fat crackered retardophile, knee-loving horse.
Oh,
cum
wow,
drinking
don't
piece,
read
donkey
that. Good
balls,
God.
card, fuck, like, wow, that's horrible.
Go eat more.
There's
frozen
even some
pizza and
asterisk
drink
out
more
stuff.
Pepsi,
My
you
God.
fat fuck.
Fuck you fucking careless fucking two-faced cunt.
Oh. Where did Aru
You
go?
over here-
Aru left the
You
call.
over here calling my show, and you're over here being a fucking two-faced fucking faggot.
Oh. Whoa. What's the F word?
What?
What's wrong with you? I thought you
Yeah,
said you
you're
hated it. I
over
thought you
here,
said you hated
Your
it.
show? What?
Yeah, you're over here clouting on my
here we
show
go.
a long time ago.
He's bringing up stuff from 8 months ago.
Yeah, the fucking
Clouting
guy's
on
a
your
fucking
show?
two-faced fucking faggot.
Let me talk to
Yeah,
Shell.
let's get some new content.
Let me talk.
Shell's here.
Let me talk to
Here we
Shell.
go.
She's here. She's not angry, I don't think. What's up, Shell? Oh, her mic ain't working either.
She was
She
having
must.
problems in the dis. She was having problems in
think
the
Discord
Discord. a short
sucks.
bit
Yeah,
ago.
I think she's using the
I hate
same phone that
Discord.
Bullfrog's using.
Yeah, see, you fucking Discord sucks.
Yeah, it
Could be the
does.
same phone at the same time, both S21s, and everybody's just crapping out.
Oh, here's Aru's back. All right, let me put Aru on. I don't know.
Discord
Try
just
getting
sucked.
a laptop, Bullfrog.
Well, I was about to end the show, but
Mom, laptop, you fucking careless bastard.
Jeez.
Why do you think they're able to hear me, you fucking retard?
Oh, come on. That's horrible.
So hateful.
Hate.
What
hate.
I don't
Why you diabolical hating motherfucker?
You become a shit bomb.
Me and my mom are putting
You
frogs
piss
in
in
the
your
garbage.
Cheerios.
Thanks, Welsh. Jesus. Brooklyn guy, thanks for the $1.99. Did you say he pisses in his Cheerios?
He
Apparently.
said, "Who pissed in your Cheerios?"
Oh, okay. Well, Shell's mic isn't working, but Shell, love you. Sorry that it's fucked up over here. Probably going to be getting out of here soon anyway in a minute, but we just had to, you know.
Hey, Dredge, you see that tornado that ripped through Jacksonville?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you were saying that was going 140 miles an hour.
Yeah,
that's why I bought
I
into
hope
the first
a
weeks
hurricane
going
fucking right to your fucking ass.
What?
Nice, Bullfrog. So nice. What a kind discourse back and forth. I think Discord, the problem with it is that they gamified it and made it pay to win it by essentially charging you a ridiculous amount to turbo your server. So you would need so many plus subscriptions to choose this server to boost, and then you get higher bit rates and call quality and things like that. So, or you can pay to do it yourself, but I think it's like $50 or $100 a month, depending on the tier. So the free service they wanted to make money off of. So rather than state ads or put like an ad on the border or something like that, they have their free service and their paid service. But obviously the free service has a bunch of lag and people talk all over each other or can't get their voices to work. So you shouldn't be forced to buy
I'm not paying fucking boost to fucking so much shit to work. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, Discord Nitro it's called. I don't know all the $49.99 a year if you get it, and then you get 30% off server boosts. Or they have that's classic, you know, but then they have another version of Nitro as well, so and that can help you boost servers and things like that. Server boost you can purchase a few at a time. Like our old JCS chat was getting boosted for a while when we had Nitro, but those get very expensive. So
right,
and it's unfortunate you have to do that at all.
Can you still hear me, Joe?
Was that? Are you there, Bullfrog? What?
Joe, can you still hear me?
So Jake,
Yeah.
I guess tomorrow we'll just tomorrow will be out of nowhere.
Yeah, because like I said, we'll talk about CM
Joe,
Punk
can you hear
lost.
me?
Yeah,
That got overturned.
Hello?
Now the no compete, and then the Raw ratings, the Madison Square Garden vaccination stuff.
Yep.
We're obviously going to talk about
Joe.
Jimmy Uso, Aleister Black if we find out about his contract, the SmackDown plans, Mojo's stuff.
I want to hear
and,
about that, the Mojo stuff. Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
I'm ready for
and
that.
then Terry Funk doing better than
Hello?
previously reported. So that's good too.
Yeah, I hope Terry Funk's okay. And Mojo Rawley, I can't wait to hear the story of the
No.
mirror and the face paint and everything like that. That, dude, there's going to be a lot of bets settled when that's over with. I think Bullfrog left, by the way. I don't know what happened to him. Welsh is still here, though. Hey, Welsh.
Yeah.
Welsh is still here, though. That's good.
Yeah.
I said I'm here! God damn it!
Hey, Bullfrog, try to fix your mic, bro. I don't know.
Hello!
Yeah, Welsh was the one that let me know about the tornado before. It was 140 miles an hour, and
Joe, this ain't fucking funny.
I
Can
was
you
trying to
fucking
tell
hear me?
Bullfrog about it, but he wasn't able to hear. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll get
He was
Bullfrog on
asking,
again.
what do I use for headphones? I'm like, I just use regular earbuds.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
yeah.
special, just wired earbuds. I don't think that the headphones matter.
Yeah, we'll get, I think though if he got better earbuds, he'd probably be able to. I think it's his mic. That's what I think.
Yeah. Well, if he's using, that's a cell phone too, that's not a great option always for Discord.
No.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it makes fun of Welsh, but at least Welsh can get his shit to work.
And at least you can hear him clearly.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. See, I can hear Welsh clearly, but like Bullfrog is like in and out or muted.
Yeah, just can't hear him. So, but
Well,
yeah, lots to
all
discuss
right, well-
tomorrow. I give this a
Yeah,
7.5 tonight. A lot of fun. So glad they're back in front of a crowd.
I gave it a 7.
damn it.
Yeah.
7? You give it a 7, Welsh?
Yeah, I gave it a 7. I thought it was pretty decent. Black showing up was pretty cool. Andrade having his first debut match, that was pretty solid.
Hello?
The matches they were all right, so I gave it a 7.
Yeah, that's a solid, solid review score. And now you've got Murphy from it's a fake account. Originally you're like, oh, no, it's legit. Hey, look at that. It's actually his account. It's at WWE Murphy. And
Yeah.
he changed his date for his name to the date 9/31/21. He said to Tommy N, "Congrats, but don't forget about me. How's the eyes?"
Fix your shit, Bullfrog. Dude, fix your shit, bro. Did he say something? It just sounded like a Matrix thing.
Yeah.
Fix your shit, Bullfrog. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it
Fix
sounds like a Matrix.
Bullfrog, fix your shit.
Fix this fucking shit.
Bullfrog, can you hear me?
I'm willing to pay somebody to show me how to work this goddamn shit.
All right, I think hit it or something. I don't know. You're close. Well, dude, I mean, can't you figure it out?
My shit as loud as it goes.
Fine. All right. I think there's something wrong with your internet. I think there's something wrong with your internet, though.
Joe, this ain't fucking funny.
It isn't funny.
I ain't got time for fucking duck value.
We're trying to have a show here, and you're the one like.
Fuck your fucking show. I'm trying to fucking talk.
Well, we were trying to let you talk, but it just your mic keeps cutting out. It's the weirdest thing.
You got to do a better job than this, Bullfrog. You got to do a fucking better job.
You're telling me you want to be on the show and you want to be ready, and then.
Is this you, or is this you, or is it the phone? What is it?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
All right. Well, listen, I can hear you now.
Hear us or not, Bullfrog, but
phone.
I'll let you know that Garguts actually has a tech class he runs once a week. So maybe you can sign up for that and get into Garguts. It's like a little handy information school. Usually does it for senior citizens, but he'll let you in.
It's $100.
Yeah, it's worth it. He'll teach you all about whatever you need to know. Discord, iPhones, whatever you got, he'll help you.
So, Bullfrog, you think you'll have that shit fixed by Friday night, this Friday night?
I certainly hope so. At this point, I don't really fucking care.
I certainly hope so. That was amazingly hilarious. I got to be honest.
Quote.
I really hope JB's listening to this. He's fucking going to die. Oh, my God. Please be listening to this, JB.
Swear to God, I never had this problem under my own shit.
Jesus. You never have this problem when you're on your own shit?
No, my own self, I never had a problem. No. Everything was working fine. When I upgraded, everything went to fucking hell.
Oh, when you upgraded, it all went to hell? That's when it went to hell?
Yes.
Why did you decide to upgrade then?
Did you upgrade or downgrade? Did you go backwards? Did you get like an old
No,
phone?
I got a fucking S21 Ultra Plus.
Is that what they told you?
Oh, that's what I have.
I have an
S21.
It's yours fucking working, mine doesn't.
Because I'm not an idiot. Look.
Yeah, you must be using like an old Game Boy or something.
I got an S21
that took 19
I got a 2019 fucking laptop.
Well, that's your problem.
That's a good brand, 2019. I like that one too.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Bullfrog. Look, I got an S21. Look, you can see my big ass camera. You can see it. Badass. Here's my old. Here, want to see my old one? This is my old one. Busted. The old one, the new one. Look at the camera. Busted open. Bully Ray shills to the WWE.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Joe. I upgraded to a 10.
An S10?
No, iPhone 10.
Oh, an iPhone 10. Okay, yeah. You see, Bullfrog should get an iPhone because that's like easier to use.
I don't like iPhones. I never did.
I know, but you know what? It's like, listen, I love role play. I love action RPGs, right, and stuff like that. But Path of Exile, I'm too stupid to play that game, so I don't play it. I just stick to Diablo. It's too good. It's too hard to figure out. Just like you should stay away from Android and just use the dumb Apple product.
I don't use Apple. How many
but
fucking
you
times
should.
I have to fucking tell you?
But you should. Because it's like, ooh, look at picture here, move picture there. I take picture here, move picture there. Volume go up here. They don't give any other option. But when you get one of these, there's all these crazy options and things you can do, as opposed to an iPhone that's made for stupid people who give a ton of extra money to a company that's a bunch of scumbags who now operates in China. Bullfrog. I love Google China. So just Bullfrog, I think you're too stupid for an S21. That's what I'm trying to say. I love you. I'm stupid.
I don't even think iPhones have buttons anymore, do they?
That's the thing is like, and you got to buy all the extra accessories, but it's easy. It's like, okay, I must buy that accessory to do this thing. But with this, it doesn't tell you what to do. You have to figure it all on your own. And that's why I'm saying, Bullfrog, I think this is too complicated for you. There's too many good options here that you could fuck with, where just buy the iPhone where it's like, I do do that. Like, I'm telling you. Trust me.
I think Shell got her Discord to
The
work.
only-
She's back on hold, so.
But as D.
The only
Welsh.
downfall of the newer, the only downfall of the newer iPhones is they don't have an earphone jack. They got rid of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's what they did with the Galaxy. They got rid of the earphone jack.
But
Galaxy did the same shit.
But they make a clip, Bullfrog. They make an adapter that plugs into this and then plugs into a headphone
Right.
jack. It's the same. It's just go by that. But see, that's what I mean. Too many options. You're like, oh no, don't know what to do. But the iPhone has their own thing, has their own one that's like, oh, you buy at work now. Like this, you have to go figure it out.
Headphones for very, very cheap today too.
Right.
Hey, I take offense. I am not a
Yeah, and I
retard
have
and
my-
I have an Apple.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Shell.
Shell just got in on the trend early. That's what it was.
That's right.
Yes.
I swear to God, I want to blow up this fucking.
Oh
new
no
phone of mine.
no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
Hey, Joe,
Don't
can I
say
ask
that.
Jeremiah a question?
Go ahead.
Reason why I went into the on-hold section to begin
God,
with.
Bullfrog.
Jeremiah, I'm very
What?
concerned about your health. Why do you have a hole in your grundle?
Yeah, that was weird.
The reason I called in, I almost choked on a piece of chocolate because you sang that.
He's got a hole in his grundle.
Well, I never had a problem with my old shit. Ever since I got this new phone, it's been problem after problem after problem.
So the new phone gave you a hole in your grundle. So did you have your phone tucked into your balls and it like
Did you
blew
know
up
that?
charging?
You know?
I wonder.
Like I said, I've been having problem after problem after problem.
The problem is, Jeremiah, you're sticking your headphone jack into your grundle. That's the wrong port.
Yeah, you can't charge it by putting your dick in the iPhone. Doesn't help.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, makes you wonder.
Bullfrog, I have a good idea. Run and jump off a bridge with a rope around your retardophile neck, fat fucker.
Oh, who's that, AJ?
Yeah, that's AJ Adams.
Yeah, I hope fucking AJ fucking jumps off a fucking bridge.
He called you a
AJ's a
retardophile.
nice little brown boy. Lick him.
Come on,
A nice little brown boy. What the fuck? Oh
He
my
loves me.
god.
I told him he could call me, white Canadian cracker, but he said he likes me, so I'm safe.
Okay, yeah. Well, he called Bullfrog a retardophile. So.
Yeah, it's a hell of a name.
That's a different kind of that's a combo name. I'm not going there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a combo breaker right there.
That's an interesting name. It is.
Sorry, I'm eating chocolate, by the way.
You know what? Yeah, Bullfrog, go back to the phone store and play some of this show for them to show them and say, like, I'm really pissed off about this. And take a video camera with you if you can. Somehow video it. If you do that, I'll give you $50. Bullfrog, I'll pay you $50 instantly.
You don't have to. I would do it for fucking free
All
because
right.
these cell phone companies are fucking retards.
$50. What's wrong with you?
You go do that, Bullfrog. As long as you video it, I want you to video you telling them and showing them that, like, look at what happened to me on this fucking show. And I could, and if you get some footage, if it's good, I'm telling you. Let me know, though, if you can go there. If I could have it by monetize this, that'd be even better. But
Jeremiah, you go viral. Do it.
I think so, too.
Do it.
I know these things. Trust me, I set Tommy up. I know exactly how
That's
to do
right.
things.
You sure that wasn't Tommy at the AEW show tonight? Whoops.
Well, the closest cell phone stores like in fucking another city, like that won't even work out for me because I don't have a car. So
I'm just happy you got whatever you just said out. I don't know even what you said, but I know that it formed a sentence eventually.
Well, apparently the phone store in his city is not there anymore. I
Okay.
guess. Is
Oh,
that right,
I
Jeremiah?
said
Wow.
that the closest one's like 15 minutes from me.
Oh,
The
that's
store
not
is
bad.
15 minutes from you?
Yes.
Can you not take a bus or a cab or Uber?
No. I'm not wasting my
It's gonna
money on.
be $50
I'm not
you
wasting
could
my-
order for free.
I'm not wasting my money on fucking Uber.
Did you not hear what I just said? I said Joe is willing to pay you $50.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It'd
I
be
know.
$5, Bullfrog.
Yeah, so I would pay for the Uber for you to get there and
and
back.
then you can have money to go to McDonald's or whatever, or get a pizza or something.
Yeah, look at that. Change left
He already
over.
has pizzas in the freezer.
Yeah. I know.
No, I'll just go to the cell phone store when I get the chance, and ask one of their stupid employees, like, show me why is it not working on Discord on my new cell phone.
Yeah.
Will you promise, since you're my friend, that you will videotape it for us all to see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Must see.
But you really better sell it to,
Yeah.
I would feature that segment weekly, honestly.
Friday night,
Jeremiah seeking tech
I will
support.
try to be. I will be on my laptop. I'm not even going to take the risk of being on my fucking cell phone and getting fucking embarrassed.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Bullfrog
there you
seeks
go.
tech support. Sounds like a hell of a series.
Well, I got the wife hitting me up. She wants me to come upstairs and open that wine bottle because she still can't find the fucking cork for her fucking wine bottle.
Joe, go to the dollar store and get a new one.
I mean, like, it's a really good one too. Like, it was a good one. God damn it.
Damn it.
But so I'm gonna head out of here, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who donated, everybody in the chat, liking, sharing, being here tonight, and of course Jake for returning tonight, and Bullfrog
Yes,
for joining
good to hear
us.
you.
Bullfrog, you cracked a lot of people up. That was funny. Welsh, Shell, and also to Soundwave, he was the top donator with the $50 bomb after Shell's.
He was tired. He had to go to sleep.
Shell's the queen. She's going to be the queen until
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Saturday
Don't
night.
forget.
And that's...
Can I just say hi to Mr. Pico?
Oh, yeah, you like
loves
it.
me.
He wants you to... He wants pictures, I think.
He wants lots of things, dear.
Oh, boy.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave that alone.
You jealous? You jealous there, Bullfrog?
No.
I think he loves me too.
Well, Bullfrog's jealous. I know that. I know. Because he sent me something one time. He's like, hey,
Bullfrog
Joe, you...
jump in a pit of spikes laced with horse cum and niece blood, you babbling goat
Oh.
fucker.
Oh, my God. You babbling goat fucker.
Babbling, he says.
AJ, I hope you go fuck a goat.
Well, he just told you to do that. That's so weird.
Well, I hope he goes fucking do
Man,
that.
come on, Jeremiah.
Just make sure you do it on the edge of a cliff so
Well,
the goat
actually,
pushes back.
he basically said you are a goat fucker, and you said he should go fuck goats. So
Yeah, no, I said he should go fuck one.
Yeah. Well, listen, Bullfrog has begged me in my DMs to have Shell, like, you know how to get her to send me nudes and stuff.
Oh,
And I'm
Lord.
like,
No,
I'm
you
like,
get any
no, I
fucking
Oh my
don't.
god.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you were just asking.
You remember when you were
how
like-
do I get those, those booby pics?
And I said,
Bullfrog,
I don't know how to do that.
Fat boy. I like toads better. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Nobody can hear you. How about you just give up and get rid of your $20 phone that you got from Craigslist that only works for 30 minutes long?
Oh.
Stick that phone up your ass and make one guy
You know what's
one
worse?
guy, one jar, part 2. Yikes.
Let me just say, you want to know what's worse about this?
Plus, I don't have to ask for a joke. If I wanted to ask for news, I would have done it myself.
But the problem is, Bullfrog's phone is the newest phone out, and it's $1,500. And it
I
doesn't.
have the
Let that
newest
sink
phone.
in.
I have the S21 Ultra Plus. I have the newest.
I just
phone.
said that.
The Ultra
I
Plus,
just
though,
said
so
that.
he's got the bigger screen and the phone.
I know.
Even more money.
That's the phone I have. I know it's $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the phone that I got.
Yeah, but you're living
Me
on.
and you got the same.
12, Jeremiah. You
Yeah.
won't have any problems. I'm not even on my iPhone.
But Jeremiah,
I'm on my iMac.
I upgraded my system. I had an upgrade for 2 years. I upgraded my phone. I traded in 2 of my other ones, and it ended up going down to $1,000. And now this only cost me an extra $12 a month on the bill. That's why I did it. How the fuck did you get one?
Because I was eligible for an upgrade, and I only I did have to pay, but I didn't have to pay much as you did.
Well, I didn't pay. I only paid $100 up front, and it's $10 a month extra, or $12.
Yeah, I think
$11.88 for the phone right now.
Yeah, I think I might have paid probably close to maybe $100, maybe probably about the same for me.
So
Jeremiah, when did you get that phone?
But you can't afford an Uber. You can't afford an Uber.
I got it from my cable company.
No, when?
I got it for a birthday gift.
I was gonna say your mom got a phone, right?
There it is. Birthday gift.
I got this. No, I gave them the money for a birthday gift. They said, "Well, give us the money. We'll get it for you for a birthday gift." I gave them the money.
Wow, what the fuck did you just say?
All right,
I'm gonna give you a gift. You're gonna pay for it. That's what you just said to me.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck, dude? I gotta play that back later and figure out what the fuck you just said. I think you said that you gave somebody a birthday gift, so in return they gave you money to buy a phone? I'm not sure.
He gave them the money to buy his birthday gift.
No, I gave my brother and my dad both $50 each. I gave my dad and my brother $50 each, and that was a total of $100. And they said, "We'll me and whomever will go get your cell phone, and that would be your birthday gift." And I said, "Okay."
Okay.
No, I have so much. So, did you get the $100 back because it's a birthday gift, or what did they do with your money? Did they get you a hooker or something? Or?
No.
So you paid for your own gift.
So you got
I'm gonna get you the best gift for Christmas. I swear.
They wouldn't give the $50 cell phone for free. I mean, shit.
But I don't understand, why is it your birthday gift if you bought it yourself then? Do you get it?
Well, it was like
I have a
complicated.
Go ahead, D. Wells.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Since when do cable companies sell phones?
Since the last 3 years, I have Spectrum Mobile, and lots of companies are doing it now. Dumbass.
Yeah, Comcast has the Xfinity Mobile. It's a common thing now.
I just want you to know, Maya. So technically, like, it wasn't you bought your own birthday gift. Then is that what you're saying to me?
Yeah. Yes, pretty much. But
okay, so it has nothing to do with your dad and your brother then.
Yeah, I mean, it was like just act surprised when we give it to you, basically.
They just know you're not allowed in public, so they went to the store.
Hey, wait a minute. Who runs the cell phone bill? Who runs the cell phone bill?
His brother.
Your
Am I
brother.
right?
Your brother runs the cell phone bill.
My brother's my payee.
Okay, so that means your brother.
That's why your brother had to go get the upgrade. So that's why he had to
so
get
that
the
means your brother's paying $1,000 for the phone overall.
No, I just give him the money, and he takes it out of my stuff. You know, it's my money, but he just takes it out of my.
Okay.
You know,
that's not so
it's all my. It's all my money. He's my payee. He just pays my bill.
Yeah, he runs the money. Okay, no, that's okay. That's different.
It's my money, and I want it now.
At least that's better than what Tommy would. Like Tommy would just gypped his parents out of everything. But I mean, that makes sense. Like at least you're.
Bullfag, you fat mother quacker. Hope your mom choked on black cum.
Oh.
I hope your fucking mom gets fucking plowed by fucking 3 black guys.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Well, Bullfrog, I wouldn't make you pay for your own Christmas present. This year, I'm going to get you a great present, whatever you want to pay for. Okay.
Look at that.
Ain't that faggot?
Wow.
I just said I'm going to get you a gift, and you call me a fag. God.
What? No, I was
man.
calling the other guy a fag.
Now I can't even hear you. You're breaking up again.
Dude, don't start.
Yeah, we'll go around in circle. You know. Very
Joe, thanks for a good night.
At least you can hear him.
Thank you,
But
D.
I
Welsh.
will be here hopefully with the working mic on Friday night.
All right, we'll see if we can get the mic to work. Oh my God, the black tip. Let's hope it works out.
Jake, DeMarco, good to see you again. Glad to see you're feeling a little bit better at least.
Yes, good to hear Jake.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Hi,
Thanks for
everybody.
being here, and
Jake.
Stay sexy.
Jake.
I ate your cum, and it threw me over the border.
All right, good night, guys.
Good night, Joe.
Good night, Joe.
Good night, Jeremiah.
Night show.
God help me. Good God. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Good night. God help us all. Soundwave 92 is the top dog. We'll see you tomorrow. out of nowhere, and I'll be live in the day and doing more things. Peace! It finna be a breeze! Ah!